Oh.
Oh.
So Scott came right at the
Oh,
start.
wow.
Oh no!
No, it's not
What
that.
a
It's just the sound that that face
fiasco.
makes. I don't know what to tell you guys. Hello, one and all. Welcome to RPG Clinic, and to tonight's very special #1Scott, #Fiasco.
Hashtag story of our lives.
Put my
Hashtag-
name in
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's just like mayo. I put that shit on everything. I'm sorry. Yes, John, premature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's me.
I'm nothing if not quotable. we still have music
Yes,
playing?
hello, one and all.
No, because I hit
You
the
know, I
end of
feel
the
like we usually
list.
have like admin business stuff or some like
Some
we should have some banter.
Some preamble.
Banter.
Yeah. Hey, Kate, what's going on?
I'm doing some really cool overlay stuff for our upcoming season, but it's all top secret. So I'm just gonna hint that I think it's super cool, and that Aragwen has made some amazing art that I'm really excited about. But it's a secret.
Damn, I didn't expect this banter to go so well. Thank you, Kate. That was thank you. Not that because I fit. Never mind. It's perfect. I love it. I have
Sick band, Scoots.
Sick
yeah,
bands.
sick bands, man.
Oh, dude, like right in the
Well-
gooch.
Damn.
Oh no, is this the voice that I'm going to be using for like
Your character.
character in Fiasco? Or is this going to be like the voice of like the headmaster for Dragonblood Academy?
Well, if you do, then like I'm
God.
probably gonna have to meet
Hipster
you and
Dumbledore?
like get equally as problematic. You know?
Hear more.
Dudes. Thanks, weirdness.
Come here
Thank
more.
you.
Hello.
for the subscription.
And sending out much
Why
love.
don't you settle down?
We have our tea and
Dancing
things. Yes,
person in
sit
pajamas.
back. Don't
What
go
is
get
that
Ridley.
called?
Do not-
All right, you princes of the earth, it's time to listen up because class time's in. Make sure that you hunt down those anathema, and don't forget that your finals are due at the end of the year.
Like,
John, may I make a suggestion that they go into Water Aura and shout "Surfs Up" at least once per episode,
Yes.
please? Yeah. Yeah. Your shirt.
Ah, well.
Oh my goodness.
keep
Oh.
on.
Beep boop. Yes, so I mean, I guess admin-wise, yeah, like stay tuned, folks. We've got another 2 one-shots coming up in the next couple of weeks at this time, and our clinic hours on Thursdays at 5 Eastern. The next 2 clinic hours, you know, all like stuff permitting, fate permitting, will be character creation for Dragonblood Academy, our next season, premiering January 3rd. Premiering. So exciting.
I'm
gonna be?
next. I'm next.
Yes.
I
So we got
gotta
Kate coming
thank
up next.
DJ Zesty for subbing after weirdness.
Oh,
DJ.
thank
Yay,
you for the
thank
subs.
you.
Or our alerts.
DJ, play
Yeah,
my
they
song.
Yeah, the alerts are on.
Oh, no.
That's
He's gonna
Yeah, they're there. They exist.
Don't be bad.
harass Ripley.
Just don't be bad, Max. We're once again back in Chaos Cat land here in this location, so we're just
we always
trying to
just
make sure
tilted?
that we're
Is our camera open?
doing okay.
Just stay here, little man. You curl
Alright,
up like a
let's
cute
move
little
our
field
arms back.
mouse.
Pretty
Damn it,
straight.
Crosshair. What is this?
Oh, it's because I'm not used to not being like significantly taller than you.
Yeah.
Think of it as a submarine of fandom.
Subscription is so legalese.
A submarine fandom. It's fantastic. Oh, that's cute though. So tonight
we got some mods to
yes.
say hi to.
Yes, of course we do. Of course, this is always what we do. We'd like to greet our mods. She who knows 10,000 things and Entropy's disciple, and not yet in the chat, but perhaps watching it on the VOD will be he of the many walls, the real brick wall. He of the many
Ooh,
surfaces.
brick emoji, nice.
Very good. Oh, I love it.
Brick with bunny ears, I like it.
Don't worry, he'll get a name. We just have to
Oh, yeah.
make sure that he gets an appropriate one.
And don't let me name it. Obviously, it's not going well. We've got our mods. We've got some wonderful folks here in the chat. And what are we doing? We're going to be playing tonight a one-shot of Fiasco, the game by Bully Pulpit Games, about incompetent people with big dreams and crappy execution. There's a better tagline that I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Poor impulse.
I think it's actually on our overlay.
impulse control.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. About people with poor impulse control. We will be stepping through the various stages of the game tonight, and we'll be improvising a story all together based solely on the rolls of dice and our own whims. Before we get into it, of course, we have to talk safety and the tools that we have, if we're ready to get in there, guys. I don't know if we usually do anything else before that, but we have safety tools. Liz also does, but she also has a cat right now, so there's that. Now, of course, you in the chat do not... my speaking's probably not helping with that. You in the chat do not have these cards, but you do have options. I'm going to get to them in a second. But what are these safety cards? Well, they allow us to play safely with each other. This green card is consent. This is the green card that is enthusiastically consenting to continue, even if your character doesn't outwardly appear to be doing so. It's a green light to keep going. Everything is okay. This yellow card is a flag or a warning for those at the table. Hey guys, just a quick heads up, just a quick pause to let you know that I just need to let everybody know about something. And this red card, Sean, whatever. And this red card is a call for an immediate stop to the game. We will most likely go to a be right back screen so we can work out what needs to be worked out. The person who flashed the red card, of course, has final say as to when and if we can start playing once more. As I said before, you in the chat don't have these wonderful things, these tools to keep you safe, but you do have other tools. Specifically, you have our moderators. That's Aragwen, that's the crosshair, and that's the real brick wall, when the real brick wall is able to make it. You can message them privately if you need to let somebody know something. You can also message RPGClinic privately if you need to let the people on that end know something. We don't have it open right now, but that would be Kate and or John will be able to see that. And naturally, of course, if something is not right for you, you can always leave. And we don't want you to have to leave the stream or the chat, but it's more important to keep yourself safe than anything else. Safety first, fun very close second, says I.
And they go hand in hand.
And they go. That's very true. Fun is a derivative of safety.
Consent is sexy.
Consent is sex. There we go.
Yeah.
Kate's got it. And yes, anonymity is key. I'm really enjoying all of the emojis that are dropping in here. There's a nice little Power Rangers lightning bolt for John, which is sexy Kung Fu Fenris, just to be clear.
Consex is senti.
Oh, is it?
BRP.
So senti. And I mean, with that kind of we're out of the way, I should mention, in fact, that our safety tools have already come into play to a certain extent. As a team, as a little group, we've discussed the playset of Fiasco that we're going to be using this evening, and we've already made a few minor adjustments in terms of elements that are need to be changed or not addressed. So, you know, safety at work, which is fantastic. Tonight on Fiasco, we will be setting up, creating, and then telling a story in a series of scenes about these people with poor impulse control, with big dreams, and even bigger failures. We will be using the playset from the first edition core, Tales from Suburbia. Certainly jumped out to me because I think all the best things happen in the burbs. So I mean, that's basically what I want to set the scene for here. Does anyone have anything that they want to sort of say before we like jump in?
No, I'm ready.
Anyone in the chat want to like drop anything in? I will actually invite as well, just really quickly, feedback from the chat if anyone has any experience with the game. This will be our first time playing, the four of us, but you know, we're like basically pros or whatever. So I think we're gonna have a good time though.
Crosshair, have you seen Serial Mom, by the way? Because it's an amazing movie and you should watch it.
Oh yeah! Sorry,
we watched it with Jess.
That's right. I know of the game. All right. Fantastico. En bref, in brief, the game will take place over a number of phases. We have the setup, where we will be creating what is going on. The first act, where we make our elaborate plans. The tilt, where strange, unknown forces will, mess everything up. Act 2, where it all comes crumbling down, and then the aftermath. Depending on how we did during the game, I guess, you get a chance at redemption, or at least maybe not quite so bad of an ending for yourself.
Oh, we're screwed.
Oh, we're totally screwed. Yeah, it's going to be a
Okay.
fiasco. That's for sure. Also, if anyone knows the etymology of the word fiasco, I would love to know. That's just a little
The
side.
crosshair will throw something
Yeah.
I
in there.
have no doubt.
I'm sure.
Okay. Does everyone at the table have their Tales from Suburbia playset open?
We do.
Yes.
Excellent. So we're gonna go ahead, and we are gonna start by rolling a whole fistful of dice. I'm gonna ask. Well, sorry, I should mention we have 16 dice, each only to track between people who aren't in the same room, but 16 dice for the table. Kate, can I ask you and John to roll the 8 black dice, and we will roll the 8 white dice,
Great.
please?
Here, Scott.
Yeah?
You roll 4. and
Oh,
I'll
that's so
roll 4.
cute. Here we
Go
go.
for it. I'll
Yeah. Oh, shit fucking roll.
Oh, no.
Absolute trash. Okay.
All right. So we have 1 1,
Yeah.
4 2s,
Ooh, I hope those are the good ones. Whoops.
1 3,
Yeah.
1 4, and a 5.
God, Jesus H.
Whereas
Okay,
our
so
numbers
at this
are
point-
1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6.
Glad you had that written down before I threw them everywhere.
Oh my God.
But ones aren't necessarily bad at
Yeah.
They're
the
just different
beginning here.
options.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, so-
options.
One is
Exactly,
One of
so
the
I-
black dice
I-
is lost, so I'm just gonna
Like Lost Forever?
I don't know. It's somewhere and I don't know where. So I'd rather not mess up our curtains. And we have a whole bag of more dice. We'll find it.
Oh, there it is.
That's true.
Found it.
Yay! Not lost forever. Oh, thanks, Liz. That's a great idea. So, just to explain to those in the chat what the hell is going on, we're rolling dice so that we can have a pool of options to choose from to build our relationships to each other in this story. We're going to be going around, starting with the person who grew up in the smallest town, and we are going to be selecting these dice in order to establish relationships between each other, details for those relationships, and then additional material for those relationships. So either an object around which the relationship revolves, or a place, or more excitingly, perhaps a need, something that those two people need to do. Totally not a D&D fiasco. Oh my God. Okay, awesome. That's the essential idea here. So the values are only for choosing from a table, so to sort of semi-randomize what playstyle you're gonna, be playing, or what game you're gonna be playing. The value of the dice will later make a difference once we roll them and re-roll them a few times. And I'll just ask around the table here, where did everybody grow up in terms of where they grew up? You two over there, yeah?
I grew up in Montreal, so I'm
That's
not
a-
in a small town.
Same.
That is a metropolis, I would argue. Liz?
A suburb of Ottawa.
I also grew up in a part of Ottawa, which is a smaller city for sure. I'm going to say that I grew up in the suburbiest, and therefore I will be
Go for it.
starting. So I get to establish a relationship between two of the people at the Montreopolis. Exactly. Two of the people at the table. I am going to look at all of those gorgeous 2s and 1s. And I'm going to select a 2 to establish that John and I have a work relationship of some kind. So I'm taking one of the white well, it doesn't matter. I'm taking one of the white 2s.
Okay.
So John and I, we have some kind of work relationship. Now, what that will be is going to depend on what gets chosen for it. But just to establish, that's the sort of like guiding principle for us here.
All right.
I'm going over to Liz next. Liz, you can establish a relationship, or I mean, you could add a detail to John and I if you feel like doing that right away, which is cool too.
I'm going to say I have a family relationship with Kate.
Okay. Okay, so we'll have to see what kind of family relationship, but
Yes.
we'll assume maybe that you guys live together. We'll see how that's kind of getting on.
Okay.
And John and I probably don't. It's
So
starting
we've
to come
removed
together.
a 1.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
So Liz and I have a family relationship. Scott and Liz have a.
Scott and John,
Oh, Scott and John have what relationship?
Work.
a
work
work
relationship?
relationship, work type.
Okay. So John and I.
Mhm.
Well, you don't have to pick us. You can pick any.
Oh, I can pick anyone at the table.
Yes. And you,
yeah.
if they've already got a relationship, you can help further define that relationship.
Exactly.
So it doesn't have to be you.
Yeah, there's
It
only,
can be.
for example, there's only 1 6 in our like roll for whatever reason. So that's going to be, that's going to be the best 6 that we think is like the most exciting thing to
Yeah.
use that on. It might be right away.
I'm going to say that John and I have a relationship from the past using a 3.
Oh, the past. I like it. I'll take that out. Put that over there.
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
I am going to
Hmm.
say that. I'm going to say that there's a relationship between Scott and Kate. Is it
Ooh.
Scott and Kate? No, it's Scott and Liz. that we need one,
Scott
right?
and Liz, yeah.
Scott and Liz, you have a crime relationship.
Excellent.
That's
Okay.
a 5.
That's a 5
Okay.
that we've now taken out.
Quick recap. Because just with these sort of broad umbrella terms, right, we don't know exactly what that's going to mean yet and how it's all going to kind of fit together. This is part of the fun of like trying to figure out how it's going to go. So I think the sort of like, well, it doesn't have to be a primary relationship, but Liz and Kate are family.
Yep.
Scott and Liz are
Our
criminals
business,
or crime
criminal
associates
associates.
of some kind. John and Scott work together, but Kate and John have a relationship from the past, which is very exciting. It's back to me, hey? Can I see that table?
Of
When you're ready? Thank you
course.
so much. I really want to look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm doing it. I am going to add a detail to Kate and John's relationship. The past. This is rough because it's the last one, but I'm using the last 3 that I have on the board here. I'm going to establish that John and Kate are crosstown sports rivals back in the day. We'll have to. I don't know what kind of sport you guys played together, but like, my God, was that
Suburbia
rivalry?
figure skating.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's incredible.
Do you want to be figure skating rivals?
I am so down for it.
All right.
Rolls
Excellent.
from back.
Okay, so we have some figure skaters over here, rivals. Now, are you both still figure skaters in this small town suburb? Who knows?
I mean, it could be curling.
Oh my
I'm
god.
also
God.
down for that.
Figure skating or
If-
curling? Curling.
Rolling.
Done.
We'll make
Were
this
you on the same
Canadian.
team? If you were rivals, probably not.
No, we could have been
Like rival
rivals.
skips?
There's
That's
a-
true, on the same team.
Yeah.
Mixed
The
doubles
sweet
is
hoop.
an Olympic sport.
That's true. That's true. All right,
Uh,
curling it is. I sure hope we all know our curling terms.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Hurry
The
hard.
sweep. Hurry hard.
I'm a former national curling champion.
Gone. Zeron.
A former
my
national robotics curling champion.
Robotics.
To give me
Incredible.
that and the fact that I dated someone that once played curling, our knowledge is sufficient.
Oh,
Okay, perfect. I think we're gonna have to climax. Liz, it's over to you.
Yeah.
Again, I want to say you
starring
don't
Paul
have to if
Gross
you don't
and-
want to. You could establish a detail in one of the other 3
I think that's what I
relationships.
want to do.
Fantastic.
So, Kate, I don't know if this is going to mess with your sports dreams, but what if I established a parent and child relationship for us?
Awesome. Are you feeling parent or child?
I was feeling parent.
Oh my god.
Okay, but I can
and
be like
you-
an
but
adult
you
child.
Can be, yeah, you can be like.
You don't have to be.
like late teens, early 20s, or you
Yeah.
could be like 6, whatever you prefer.
We'll see how the rest of this plays out, maybe. But yeah, I'm fine. So
What die did you use for that?
I took a 1, a black 1.
Oh yes, I remove the 3.
Kate, it's up to you.
Okay, so we still have a crime relationship to define and
Amber Mom.
a work relationship to define. So let's look at those two.
Okay. So we've got
I mean,
rival curling people,
Yeah.
like curlers is the noun.
so
No.
if I'm
Um,
still like,
Or sports mom.
remember that if I'm
Yeah,
your
scrub
rival, then I
that.
have to be about the same age as you. So
So if you're involved in work, right?
Oh yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
So you have a work relationship. So I'm going to work on that one.
here, you figure that out. I'm gonna cut in. To,
Who wants orange slices?
Jesus.
No, I got it. Service worker and client. And I think John should be the, like, retail worker, if that
or
works.
a retail worker, or do I mow his lawn?
I mean, anything, yeah. So service worker and client, spending a white 2 for that.
Okay.
So yeah, I like the idea that I'm the kid that like shovels your driveway or mows your lawn.
Okay. So are you like a
Pool
teenager?
boy, pool boy.
Pool
Yes!
Excellent. So our
I'm your
crime
pool
has to
boy.
be water or ice centric. I'm just saying. This is getting
Okay.
quite something. Okay.
All right,
Ooh.
I am going
John is
to
my-
establish
John is my pool boy.
that I'm going to further establish the relationship between Liz and Scott, but I'm going to give you a need.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you have a need. Oh, do I go for the classic RPG Clinic of you need to get laid, or do I go for the I think I'm going to give you a need, and you have a need to get even. So I'm using a 2 for that one.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
So
Need
that's
for speed.
so that's our relationship has that need,
No,
or
it's,
you
it's
have that need.
No, I'm gonna give. Do you assign a need to an individual person? Yeah. Eh?
It's funny because the objects and the locations go with a relationship. So theoretically, the needs should go with the relationship as well. But I'm cool if it's weighted more in one direction than the other. Like if it's part of our relationship.
Yeah, it's
that we
part of
need
your
to
relationship, but it doesn't mean that you have to get even with each other. It just means that
Right.
you have one or both of you have a need to get even, and it involves the other one somehow.
Exactly. Okay, well, I'm sensing some high drama with the curling rink and the
Yeah.
former rivals that you maybe have a need to get even with your daughter's the person who took away your daughter's curling hopes and dreams.
You know, they quashed her dreams of she was heading for the Olympics, and
Oh
then
my God.
something terrible happened.
The Bonspiel of '88.
I also have this image in my head. Okay, well we can.
Go for it, yeah?
Whoa, what's the
What's the image?
My image is that we're smuggling
What?
gems.
What?
Using ice as a cover.
Oh my god!
I love it.
I don't know why. We're like,
Okay.
oh, you got the ice delivery.
Or do you hollow out the stones?
Oh my god! On the rink. Jill.
Oh, like
The
the curling
axe.
rocks, yeah.
Yeah, so something to do with like jewel smuggling.
Okay. So
Rocks
then
and rocks.
It's my turn, so I'm gonna see if I can
Well,
actually.
in that
make
case, you know what? I'm gonna pull the 2 back, and I'm gonna add
Are
a
you?
3. Or no, I don't have a 3.
There's no 3,
Balls.
we've used them up.
Okay, never mind.
No.
So it still has to
Crime.
get even.
Oh, perfect. Well, no. Oh, no, we can do this.
We could be.
Nah.
I guess that's thieves, sort
Yeah,
of. Eh?
we don't
Oh, we
have-
don't have
we don't
any
have
more
threes.
threes. Well,
Shit.
it's okay. I think this idea is great. We should just make
Well,
it fit.
May I ask, if I spend this 1, we can be, like, you are the person who is smuggling the drugs via the ice and the stones on the curling rink. I'm spending a 1 in order to make Liz and I's relationship, our crime relationship, a drug manufacturer and dealer. So I live on a large ass, beautiful property
Yeah.
with a pool serviced by John.
Do you make
the
steroids
pool.
for curling?
So
So I don't know any of the
Performance-enhancing drugs.
steroid lingo, but I am completely fine with this.
This is going to be amazing.
I kind of think that maybe your mom
Yeah.
is trying to buy you steroids
Okay.
Yeah.
so that you can show me up.
For all
Right, to get
no, it's-
even.
Yeah, but they're like flexibility steroids so that I can like lunge extra low when I throw the rock or something stupid.
And also to give you like massive guns so that, you know, the swooping is
Sweet.
better.
So that you can hurry hard.
Yeah.
Snoopaloop, you're not wrong.
Beers. Oh yeah.
Those are called beers.
So she can sweep that ice even faster.
Exactly.
Oh, essential steroid slang and terminology you need to know.
Thank
you,
you,
so
Kung
much, Kung
Fu
Fu
Fenris.
Fenris.
Opening that in another tab.
Yeah, and if anyone from CSIS is watching, don't worry. Just for a game.
Oh, I've got a sick blend of Gatorade and and
I got the
steroids.
juice. You got the juice,
Yeah.
man. Okay,
Shotgun.
okay.
Yeah.
I have to take the one out of the.
Pyramid.
Take the one out of the-
Who just took their turn? Whose turn
I
is it
did.
next?
So it's over to
Liz
Liz.
is determining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
So
excuse
just
me.
to. Oh yeah. So just to be clear, then, just so we're. Do we have all the relationship details? We do, right?
Yes.
We have a crime relationship, steroid dealers. We have a work relationship. You're my pool boy. We have rivals from back in the day, curling, and we have parent and child.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. I know that I'm pointing at Dave. Good. Okay, so then Liz, what that means is, other than our relationship,
Yeah.
you're you can now
Yeah.
assign a need or
Okay.
a location.
For an object.
Okay, we need a location.
Right. So
let me see what
so
I can
maybe
do
my
there.
house or maybe the sports arena.
I like the idea of it being
If we
the
can- if we
sports
can.
arena, if we can.
Yeah.
So let me see here. Does anyone see a sports arena?
The water-filled gravel pit behind the country club.
There's a
1,000
country
times.
club.
Good fucking god.
Yeah. So we don't. Yeah. Okay. We do have a 4 remaining.
Yeah, I think we want the country club.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
for it.
So I'm spending a 4 for Promise Hill,
Promise Hill.
and then
I'm
you don't
gonna
get to
spend the
spend it.
one for
Okay, we'll spend
the
the one
country
for-
club.
Country Club.
Incredible.
So we
Okay.
need an object as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna choose
Oh,
a weapon.
Oh my god.
shit.
So we've got a weapon in play. Where do we want the weapon to like come in? Do we need to assign that to a person?
To a relationship, yeah. So
To a
either
relationship?
mother and daughter have a weapon that they like impacts their relationship, or drug manufacturer and pool boy have a weapon that will somehow enter into their relationship.
I like the idea
The
of
curling rock is a weapon.
I mean-
frankly.
mother and daughter. I'm gonna put that for mother and daughter. There's a weapon.
Ooh, we have a weapon. We have a secret weapon.
One of the weapons could be a Klingon sword, which I'm kind of embarrassed that they didn't write a batleth
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Come on, Bully Pulpit.
come on,
let's go.
Morningstar,
Um,
get in
These
the game.
don't. We'll. I think we can adjust these a little bit as well. I'm not saying they have to be exactly what's on the page, I guess is what I'm saying. We should, it's the
Yeah,
the
like a
idea.
hockey stick could be a broom instead or something. That
I
could
don't see
be
an issue with
that's
that myself.
reasonable.
Yeah.
So John, are you spending the 6 to make a weapon between
Yes, I am, and I did.
mom and daughter?
this is
Okay, we gotta-
6, so that's a 6 gone.
That is the 6 gone.
2, 2. 4.
What dice do you have remaining on your end, folks?
Did we spend Kate, did you spend a 2 for your thing?
Yeah, I should have.
Okay, so one of those is gone. We still have.
We have
still
too
have
many,
a
don't we?
2 and a 5 on our end.
Me have.
So the 4 was spent. 'Cause
Yeah, the
we
4
should
was
each have
spent.
one more to spend, and it Scott started.
Yeah, right. Me and then around one more
The
time.
4
just
was
Okay.
spent on the location.
Ah,
2 2s
yes.
and 2 5s. Great.
So Scott, it's all on you.
Yes. 2 2. Whoa. I'll just do that. I don't know where that one. Okay.
fine.
Well, let's see what we got. I need to define the weapon, and I need to define. Now the location's been defined.
You can give somebody
John
else
and
a
I
need.
still need to. Yeah, we need a detail, right?
Our
me.
detail is pool boy
For our relationship, true.
for our relationship. But we could like
Yes.
add a need.
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay.
The broom of truth.
Well, no, we can't. Damn, we can't choose to get laid. That's too bad. John.
Get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a 5 to say that John and I have some sort of need to get away.
And I'm gonna tack onto that with
Oh.
murder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 2. Get away with murder.
Yeah.
He's my pool boy, and we need to get away with
Is it-
murder.
Is it that you're trying to murder me, or is it that we're planning on trying to murder somebody else, or what?
Well,
There's
so
only one way to find out. Let's improvise.
let's do it. No, okay. So here's the thing: if I'm selling drugs to Liz's character, like
Yeah.
steroids, so that she can inject her
I
daughter,
don't think you're
what?
selling it to me.
I'm
Like we're manufacturing it for my daughter's personal use,
Right.
but also so we can smuggle it to other sports teams through the rocks.
Yeah. So I think, John, rather than me trying to because then, if you and Kate are rivals, and I already
Well, we're
know
former rivals, right?
former
Yeah,
rivals. My
former
apologies. Well, for now, anyway.
Oh, God.
I feel like it's going to throw a real wrench in the works if we have a pre-existing contract to murder someone. Now, why that's the case, I don't know. I guess I
Pool boy.
hired you
Yeah.
to
Pool
carry
boy's
out a
just a
hit.
cover.
He's a pool boy and a hitman.
Well,
I love it.
I mean, not yet, but he
All
will
kinds
be
of
soon.
chemicals used to clean a pool.
Well, it's true.
Well, because here's something. At the
trying to
moment, I'm squeaky clean.
Oh yeah, we got to give you something.
No, do we?
Oh, you want to be squeaky clean? Is that what
Like,
you're...
do we want to have it so that there's some people who are like morally ambiguous, some people who are morally like definitely bad, and some people but like you got to have the sucker
That's true.
who gets
That is
involved
very
in this, like
Oh,
not willingly.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
Max.
Hang on. Go away.
So sounds like we've got that. So I'm going to use the last 2 in order to clarify the to get even motivator, which is
Oh, yeah.
with the local drug dealer.
Oh!
Oh shit, so there are more steroids being made
Yeah.
Oh damn! And we're trying to move in on the
on the turf.
turf. Okay. Or at least it started off as just for your
Last one
daughter,
was
but
wild.
now it's like citywide.
Well, it's just so good, you know.
So the last
know what
the
that
last
was.
die is wild
yes, it is.
to make sure that I
Which is-
actually have a choice,
Mhm.
and I'm defining that the weapon is a Klingon batleth.
So we have a batleth. Okay.
Just in your house, just hanging out.
I'm gonna need someone to explain to me what that is.
Okay, actually, you know what? That's
Okay.
I'll change it because that's not as useful. I'm gonna say that you have a. How about a? You have a K-frame revolver.
Damn. You know what they say about guns? They gotta go off. I don't know. There's something in there. Okay.
Okay. Classic
Good.
detective revolver. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Okay. Let's recap and make sure we kind of know our details. So some of these things will be fleshed out when we're going to be playing scenes, right? And we're going to be. Can I fucking help you, Ken?
Oh my god.
We're going to be playing out some scenes to figure out what exactly is going on between these people.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Amazing.
I remember those things.
Or do you want to go with the batleth now that you've seen it?
Well, now that I've seen a picture, I would love to go with the batlet.
Okay, batleth it is.
Batleth it is.
Yes. I mean, if that thing isn't used for some sort of nefarious purpose, I don't know what we're doing here.
And just so I know how it's used, is it like sharp, like slicey knuckles?
So
No, it's a big sword.
yeah. So there are 3 grips. You can hold it one-handed in the center. The black leather bits.
Yeah,
on
those
the
are for
2
hands.
sides.
They're not.
I
like
couldn't tell what the
fingers.
scale was on that picture.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
are they teeny tiny cute
Oh,
things? Or are they
that would be so-
enormous?
if they were like this big, that'd be so
No.
cute.
Yeah, no.
Chekhov's sword.
No,
Right.
think of it. It's like over a meter long.
Oh, perfect. Maybe we can like hide that away with the curling equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like so far what we've got is two
Amazing.
kind of.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, we have more than two, but like two almost separate storylines going on, which are all going to be together, right?
Mhm.
There's, well, we're going to need names as well, guys, right?
Yeah.
There's mother and daughter.
Yeah.
The daughter of whom is, well, sorry, it doesn't have to be mother-daughter, I guess, but like the child who is a former curler who used to be rivals with John's pool boy character.
I've got
On
a
the
name.
side, and then so that's like one kind of track that's happening. On the side, though, Liz's character is also involved with me. We are producing steroids,
Yep.
which were for her, but now we're
But
we're
are
going
so
for
good
like
that now, we realized
We're
it's kind
going
of like
for,
in
like-
Weeds, know? Except
Is it kind of like
the
your
roids.
weeds? Oh, the
No,
roids.
like
okay.
in Weeds.
Oh, in
the
Weeds.
show
Okay.
Weeds.
Right, but it's called roids. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Roid
roids.
rage. Got it.
Cry Farker.
This should be Chet.
Chet.
Yes!
CT.
Chet Farker.
That's a great fucking name. Okay.
Are you
Okay,
okay,
let's-
with the last
let's-
name Farker?
Yeah.
Great. Chet Farker.
Okay, so John's pool boy. You're right. So hang on. Right. That's that relationship.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a separate thing, but those are going to come together, I'm sure.
Barbara
And then-
Baker. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Only if you like that last
yeah,
name.
No, I'm
Kate.
okay with that.
The
yeah, so-
Jutes.
The Jutes. What else do I want to say here? Oh yes, our location is the Promise Hill Country Club, where of course
Mhm.
the Bonspiel is due to take place, I assume.
I want to go
Um,
with Jenny, if that's okay. Feels
Of
very
course.
Jenny Baker!
similar.
Oh,
man.
Jennifer.
Oh,
Mom.
And I'm gonna go with Bobby Bruin.
Brune.
Oh, you
And,
brewing
how would I describe your role?
he's a drug dealer.
Drug dealer. Okay.
Yeah.
I better go get my BB gun. Some Barbara.
Hey. Oh, and I'm
Oh,
Bobby
that's it.
Bruin. Yeah. Okay, I see. Oh God. Okay. And then this makes sense. And then the only
Perfect.
thing that's sort of still unclear
I
to
want to
me
capitalize dealer.
is
Or not
the
capitalized
only
boy.
other thing. You guys have a bat left or whatever together. We manufacture steroids. That's all great. We need to get even with the other drug dealers. Done. That's fine. So the
Yeah.
only thing is, John and I have a relationship of work. You're my pool boy, but we need to get away with murder, or at least maybe I do anyway. So I'm probably going to come to you for help with that.
Astor's Royals.
Is it that I mean we're former rivals, right?
You two,
Yeah.
you and Kate.
So
Yeah.
maybe she defeated me,
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So she defeated me and I gave up curling
Ooh.
For life.
as a result. And now that I find out through you that the secret to her success is that you've been selling steroids to her mom. And
What?
so I want to kill her.
Oh, damn. Jenny's mom has got.
Wait, are you killing Jenny or Jenny's mom?
Ah.
Oh,
We'll
but
see.
I'm just a suburban
Oh.
mother.
Oh,
Or
no.
I just
or do
want
we
the
wanna
best
keep
for my
me-
child.
Oh,
Do we want to keep
Mama.
me do we want to keep me pleasant and serene, or do we want to give me some murderous?
Well, John, I say that at some point one of us, and it might be me or it might be you, will choose hopefully to establish that scene. And
yeah.
I'd say let's figure it out. Maybe I'm gonna try to convince you to commit murder, or maybe you feel like you need to try.
All right.
Maybe that's
I
your
like
only
that.
option.
That makes
Come-
sense.
Come. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? Otherwise, that's good, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's-
Cool.
This is some excellent stuff.
I hope for a climactic something or other with the bat left at the Promise Hill Country Club, but we don't need to say how it's gonna go. Okay. Great. So that is the setup. Now, of course, we move into Act 1, where we all make our big grand plans, which of course we'll have to do with steroid manufacturing,
Of course.
murder, and curling. Also, start thinking of names for the story, guys. I'm thinking like between a rock and a hard place.
Thinking curl with a pearl earring.
Burned
Or
stone.
girl with a curl earring.
It's good. Say again.
Burned stone.
Excellent.
To burn a
Excellent.
stone
Done.
is to touch it while you are in play, and therefore you must
Yeah,
remove
you
the stone.
burn the card or you burn the stone, yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Act 1 will feature 8 scenes. We will each get a chance to play out 2 scenes. They're not particularly long. I'll just tell everybody around the table because, we got stuff to do. Each person will take it in turns to either choose to establish or resolve a scene. And we'll get into what that means, but just as a reminder to people around the table, if you establish a scene, you'll be given a die and then give it away. Annoyingly. If you choose to resolve a scene, you'll be thrown into a situation, but you get to choose the outcome, white or black, and then give that die away, please. That's what I'm going to say about that. I think we just may as well dive in and see kind of how it goes.
How should the dice be arranged presently?
Just like this,
Great.
in a giant heap.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
and it's just as we resolve scenes that then we start removing them from the communal pool and giving them to ourselves.
And people try to
Or
remember
hang
what you
on.
have. Yeah. Well, sorry, write down what you have. Yeah. Okay. Does anyone have a particular tingle to go first? A desire, rather, a tingle. What the hell? Does anyone have a desire to jump in first here with a scene? I'm super happy to as well.
I think that we might as well start this off by my cleaning your pool.
All right, Bud. Are you choosing to establish a scene?
And
Yeah.
I want you to establish. So the 3 of you establish, and I will figure out its
Oh, you-
resolve.
Okay, so you're gonna resolve, and you're gonna choose whether your outcome is good or bad
It's
for
positive
you.
or negative for my character, but you'll
Positive or-
be
yes.
the ones to set it up.
Great. Okay, well, I think that's a great starting point. It's a relatively quiet Sunday morning. The big Bonspiel is coming up on probably Wednesday night because that's when the country club is free, right? But it's a gorgeous sunny Sunday morning. I am working outside. I'm on my big old phone. It's like an old school cordless phone for some reason.
One of the ones
But
with the antenna that you pull
yeah,
out the top.
yeah. But it's like my house phone, but it's like a huge fucking brick for some reason. And I'm going to say that we're in the midst of negotiating.
Yes. Oh, your prices have gone up since last time.
Is that?
Yeah,
Yes. Does that work for
exactly.
you, John, as a start?
Okay, so
starting point?
you're negotiating. You're in the middle of negotiating a deal while I'm cleaning your pool.
Yeah.
So, but what scenario could
What
it
scenario
be positive
do you
or
get?
negative
That's
to
a good
me?
point.
Usually this starts playing and you sort of figure out how it resolves. But yeah, I guess it has to have an implication on his character.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's
Or,
let's
you know
say
what?
that.
How about we make it so that
Yeah, no.
this is your scene, Scott?
Okay, so I'm setting it up then.
Yeah, you're setting it up. Like I'm gonna be cleaning your pool, but this is your scene,
Okay, that makes sense to me. So then
and you're
I've
negotiating
established
with Babs.
with Babs over here. Listen, Babs, I know it's a beautiful Sunday morning. I know.
Bobby, we're old friends.
Yeah, well, old doesn't quite cut it anymore, okay? And speak for yourself, why don't you, please?
I don't appreciate that tone very much. I run a respectable operation here.
Okay, Barbara, whatever you say. Look,
Listen, I need this many grams of this particular blend.
I didn't catch that. I'm pretty sure you said this instead of a number and a blend.
I'm gonna need 1,000 grams.
You're gonna need 1 kilo.
That's
Okay,
right.
what's
No,
one
no, I
fucking
operate
kilo?
in grams. Thank you very
I'll
much.
take a
I'm
kilo of
baker.
roids, please.
1,000 grams. Okay.
Yes. My daughter
Right
has
there.
a very important tournament coming up in a few days, and she's going to need the best, but also some of the other mothers have contacted me and will also require their own supply. So time is of the essence, please.
Barbara, this is getting to be a pretty big operation. I'm getting a little worried here. Have you ever heard of Two-Tongue Tony?
Only in whispers at night.
Okay, well,
Only
he's not
in
like a
whisper.
bad bedtime. He's not like a bad bedtime story or anything, Barbara. But
Some people get boogeyman, and I got
two-tongue Tony.
two-tongue Tony.
That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
two-tongue Tony. Look,
Oh,
here's the
boy.
thing, Barbara.
Yes.
I've been in this game for, well, more years than I care to admit, 8 or 9. And if I know one thing, it's that always have good merchandise. It keeps the people coming back. You give them what you want. But if
Of
I know
course.
one other thing, Barbara, it's that you don't move in on the turf of someone who's proven themselves dangerous.
Oh, I'm not moving in on anybody's turf. There was a demand, and I'm seeking to supply.
We're holding up
Barbara.
a
There are
black
lots
die.
of very weak little children who want to. Yes.
Holding
a
up
black
a black die, so this will turn out poorly for your character.
Makes sense. I'm taking that
For Scott's
for myself.
character?
Oh, and then I'm going to give it away, and I'm going to give
After,
it to Liz.
but resolve
Oh,
the
after
scene
the scene.
first.
Yes.
No,
I will.
yeah.
Okay. Leave it for me for now.
There are a lot of children who just aren't performing to their maximum potential. I simply seek to unlock that potential.
Barbara, I like you, okay? And I want to be honest with you here. Where do you think the other moms were getting their roids before you, huh?
Well, clearly someone who isn't good as you who isn't as good as you and I.
Exactly, Barbara. I'm just
Oh.
warning you to be careful.
Do you mean
Hmm.
I'm barking up somebody's tree?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
Are you?
The only way to make a name for yourself in this business is to be trailblazing and brave.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need the money up front, Barbara.
Of course, I'll leave it in the usual spot.
All right.
The gnome in your front garden.
Yeah. You don't need to say that over the phone, but I know where the
Oh, you
usual
think the
spot is.
wires are tapped?
I don't know.
The government's listening to everything these days. Okay.
Chet very quietly, having overheard a portion of this conversation,
Of course.
puts away the pool skimmer, quietly retrieves his shirt, and sneaks out of your backyard.
Okay. Quiet, but like sneakily enough that I don't know where you're going, right?
Oh, you definitely noticed that
I
I'm
see you
leaving, but I have
Okay.
overheard your business transaction. I have this information, and I'm walking away.
Okay. Damn it. Hey, Barbara,
Yes.
do you know anyone by the name of Chet?
I don't.
You don't?
I
Let me narrow it down
Don't?
for you.
The rival of your
Barbara?
child.
Oh, maybe you don't know the person.
Yeah, I was
sounds
the
like
loser.
a poor name. Why would I?
Okay,
God
well, it's,
damn.
then you know what, Barbara?
No,
That's-
wait.
No.
Of
It's
course. Wait.
do
Do you
you-
mean I don't know?
No,
Is it better by now?
no, it's
Okay.
fine. It's good. You know what, Barbara? That's probably for the best then. I think we might have a problem.
With this Chet fella?
Yes, with Chut. Chet. I heard Chut. That's good.
Is that the
That's
scene?
right.
Yeah, I think that might be seen. We have
Yeah.
a problem.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
so,
we have to get
I'm
through
really
32
sorry.
of
No.
these.
16.
Yes.
and then Act 2.
16.
8 and 8.
No,
Oh,
it's
right,
eight
it's 8 and 8.
per. Thank
I'm
God.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's
But you're right,
because
thank
this
you.
one
So,
half the dice are used.
Yeah.
Yes.
Derp.
I'm going to give my black die to Liz.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
You keep that for later.
Great.
All right.
But it's Liz's turn to either establish a scene, maybe with someone else, or to choose to resolve a scene if you want it. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to establish a scene for Chet and Jenny.
Oh, sorry. It has
Can
to
I
be.
not do
It has
that?
to be you.
Oh, it has to be me.
Does it?
Yeah, your scene is it spotlights your
It's-
character.
it's-
Oh, but I
Okay.
just had a scene.
Well,
I
it,
wanna
was,
give
it
someone else a scene.
spotlighted his character.
Yeah.
Now let's spotlight you.
yeah. We can talk
Okay.
to someone else.
I guess I will have a scene with my darling daughter where we're talking about the upcoming game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mother,
Perhaps you'll learn about Chet.
Oh yes, dearest.
I need you to support me on this. I'm going to be the best. You want me to be the best, I will be the best, but you have to help me with this.
Absolutely, your mommy's little champion.
Man.
What the fuck?
And there's no way you can lose. Trust me. And she winks really
largely.
Good. That means you've arranged it.
I
Just how-
certainly have. It will be mixed into your favorite Gatorade as you like it.
Perfect.
Which flavor would you like this time?
Raspberry.
Arctic Blast or
Arctic
or
Blast.
Sunny Orange?
Yes, Arctic Blast. Arctic Blast,
Sunny
of course.
Fucking orange.
Mom, as if you don't know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm offering a white die. This will go well for your character.
Oh,
Okay.
This goes well for Babs, but you're gonna have to give that die away to somebody
yeah.
at the end of the scene.
Okay. Now listen, dear. Of course, success is a multi-lane highway, and I'm going to need your assurance you'll be practicing very hard so that you'll beat all those nasty little children on the opposing team.
Yes, Mom.
Now, is there anyone who's been giving you a lot of trouble?
No. I mean, okay, fine. There is Becca.
Becca. Sounds like a real bitch.
Mom.
No, sorry.
God damn.
I think her mom might have certain connections that you also have.
Whatever do you mean?
So,
knows
you
she
know,
is
I'm going to do my best to beat her, but I also, you know, if you can do anything about her supply.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I'll see if I can track down maybe where her supply originates, where
We
her
need to have
talent originates.
the edge on
No,
this,
cut it
Mom.
off at the source.
You know what'll happen if I become champion, right?
Yes, you will have so much fame and
you-
lots of sponsorship deals.
Exactly. And they'll be in your name because you're my guardian. We'll be
Ah.
rich, Mom.
We'll both be rich.
And
Yeah.
scene. Okay, cool. So
Alright.
that white die has to go to somebody else, but you can choose who you want to pass it to.
I'm gonna pass it to Chet.
Chet, you get a white die. And, we'll just remove that from the
Right.
pool for now. So
Thank
we
you.
don't-
All right, Kate,
No
you
worries.
gonna establish, or
Yeah.
are you gonna choose the
I'm
resolution?
going to establish.
All right.
We're like in late high school, let's say. Like last year
Sure.
of American high school. We're apparently in the States now.
Are we in the
Uh,
States?
I don't know. Or no, we can be in
I don't
Ontario,
know.
somewhere where they have
We're
12th grade.
curling.
Yeah, we're in Ontario.
All right.
And so we're in 12th grade, and we cross paths, you know, in the hallway or something.
Okay.
So Jenny goes by and shoulder checks Chet.
Whoa, dude. Come on.
You should stay out of my way.
Look, I'm not involved anymore, all right? Just get the fuck off me.
I know. I'm gonna lean close in here. I know who you've been spending time with.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I've seen whose pool you clean. I've heard that you don't wear your shirt. You know he's an adult, right? You know that's creepy, right?
I'm 17. I can do what I want.
Yeah, not in the eyes of the law.
The eyes of the law says that 16 is the is the age of consent.
Well,
So, why don't you just like
aren't you a
take some
nerd?
life skills?
Life skills.
I would like to give a black die to Kate.
Yes.
You fucking junkie.
Excuse me?
Don't act like I don't know.
You're just jealous that I beat you. You think that the
And
only
now I know
way
why.
you could be beaten is if I'm on drugs. Of course. It's the only way you can reconcile it, isn't it?
I bet if I took a look at your ass, it'd be all pinpricked. Freckles all over it from all those injections you've been
My
getting.
ass, don't you? You're thinking about my ass?
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
It's when places.
Look,
Creep.
good luck at the Bonspiel.
You're not going to be able to sit down. I'm sorry.
We can see an ear.
You get the black die. You get a bad outcome.
Oh, fuck! Fuck you. Now I have one of each.
Yeah, there you go. You got all the dice.
That's bad.
Hey, you've got lots of dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Ripley, fuck.
I'm going to establish a scene where I have.
Like Ripley.
I'm waiting. I assume that I have some keys to Bobby's place because I go over there to clean his pool. So
I like a clean pool.
I'm going to be waiting for him in his living room with the lights out when he comes in after a long day to confront him.
You're going to confront me.
I'm going to confront you in
All
your
right.
living room. Like
Okay.
waiting in a chair, doing that thing where like you turn on the lights and I'm there.
How quick cue. Chet's like
17,
late teens. 17?
17, 18.
He's a pool boy. Is he like intimidating or am I like
Fuck no, I'm a twink.
Okay. So you hear the crunching of gravel as Bobby Bruin is coming up the walkway of
Maybe
his
there's a pause at the gnome so
gorgeously-
you can pick up your pay.
That's right, the gorgeously manicured lawn. Well, he goes to pick up his pay from the gnome. I'm not sure if it's there, though. And then he's got a Walkman on, and as he comes in, you can hear "Girls just wanna have fun." What the hell?
Bobby.
Chet.
I know you've been doing all right.
Do you?
Look. 2 years ago. I'm thinking that I might be able to have a shot. I could maybe get a scholarship. Finally attend Carleton University. At the same time,
Yeah.
my team gets obliterated. And as the skip, I'm the one who has to take the fall. And now I find out that the person who beat me because of a little extra juice from you.
That's a real sob story, kid. I'm just gonna be out back, okay?
No. We're gonna talk this out, you and me, right now. Come on, bro. What the fuck are you gonna do about this? Because I know everything. I just wanted to
Chet.
see if you'd apologize before I go to the cops.
The cops.
Or even
What
worse,
do you-
Dick Pound with the World Anti-Doping Agency. That's his
wouldn't
actual
dare
name.
bring-
It's Dick Pound.
It is.
You wouldn't dare bring Pound into this. You wouldn't dare take this to Pound Town.
What's the matter, Bobby? Can't handle a little dick?
Chet, let me level with it. He sits down on a nice plush ottoman near you. Chet, I'm gonna level with you. You're in way over your head, kid. You think you're tough. You think you're scary. You think you know things. You don't. You're not, and you don't. Okay? So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take this little sad story that you had and all these things that you think you know, and you're gonna tuck them away inside your head. And you're gonna go out there and you're gonna skim my damn pool, kid. Okay? That's what we're gonna do.
Does somebody have a resolution for us? Because I have to know how this scene ends.
Hmm? I'll pass
Here,
them
we'll
on.
keep
It
going
ends-
when you figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chet, I think really the question is, do you have the stones, haha, to go to the cops?
Black die to John.
Oh, shh.
Slams his hand on the table. I'm not slamming my hands on the table.
Thanks, bud.
I've learned my lesson. I don't do that during games anymore.
Don't do that during Jenga.
Pushes himself up to full standing. You're dead, Bobby. You're fucking dead. One way or the other. I swear to God.
Swear to God.
I'm gonna
Look around you, Chet. I am God. Sorry.
Whoa.
You're God?
Hmm.
Then I'm the fucking morning star. bitch. And I
Okay,
leave.
and we're out.
So
Very good.
now I've threatened your life, which is not how I wanted this to go. And I'm going to give this black die to Kate.
All right.
So it's down to me again. Okay. Well, I just got my life threatened.
How do you think I'm going to kill him, Aragorn?
I mean,
severe
presumably...
sexual exhaustion.
That's my number one. That's my forte. Presumably. Okay. Presumably, I'm not dead yet. Oh, as a quick PS, if anyone dies during the game, that's okay.
Because you can do like
I mean,
flashbacks
you can
and
have
shit.
flashbacks and shit. Exactly. Okay. I am going to establish a scene. Okay, let me think about this for a moment here. I need more information about what Chet's going to do, and I'm really worried about it. So I want to establish a scene where I'm taking, oh boy.
You
where
can
I
pick
am...
characters that aren't here, eh? We can
Yeah, you
fill
can
in
make
for
it.
other NPCs.
Yeah.
Well, Barb,
We need to,
Barb would like to do some digging into who is the supplier for this Becca character, for Becca's mom.
Becca's mom.
So maybe we could go pay a visit to
Two-Tongue
Tony.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm going to establish a scene where we're arriving at the hangout of Two-Tongue Tony. He hangs out behind a very upscale Japanese restaurant, but like behind it, like in the back room. I mean, which is where we're headed.
Perfect.
Do I need to say anything else here? Bobby's like very jittery now. He hasn't said why yet.
Well, I brought scones. The best way to establish a new relationship.
I don't think you know what you're walking into here, Bob.
These are very good scones.
That's not what. Can I try one?
Of course.
Thank you. Those are very, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. They're very good. I just need you to keep your head cool and down. Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I'm just going to turn on my barb charm.
Barb charm. Okay.
I'm
All right.
sure we can all come to a lovely agreement and we'll become best of friends by the end of the meal.
I give the secret knock at the back door to be let in to see Two-Tongue Tony.
You need to play. I'm gonna be the goon, and you can play.
Yeah.
Is it Two-Tongue or Two-Tongue?
Two-Tongue. Two tongues.
That bifurcated
Yeah.
image coming back for you. What's the password?
Jesus. The password is the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, right. Hold on just a second. And you hear like 7 locks unclick from the door. And then it swings open. It's really dark, and the only light that's working is kind of flickering. It's one of those fluorescent lights, but it's not enough to illuminate the whole room, and its voltage is low, so it's sort of tinking on and off every once in a while. Hey, Two-Tongue!
Come in.
Hey, Tony. I brought someone who wanted to make your acquaintance.
Hello, Barbara Baker. Lovely to meet you. I brought
We're having
scones
meet
for
and
you.
greets now, are we?
But I brought scones.
Taste them.
I mean, what?
Enjoy. They look delicious.
You okay?
Are they poison scones?
No, they're
just
pumpkin.
It's buttery, and there's a hint of gourd.
Excellent.
They're gorgeous.
So aside from baked treats, what do you offer?
Well,
We want some information, and I have a favor to ask. In return, we are happy to offer up, we're happy to stay out of your business and offer you a favor. That's 2 for 2. That makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. So, I need help with something. She wants some information, and we'll stay out of your shit and I'll owe you a favor.
Favors are useful. All right, let's start with you.
Well, I'm inquiring as to where the Brambleberry family, of which Becca is the child there, where they get their supply of performance enhancing
Yes.
juices.
Yes.
From you?
The PJs.
Yes.
I see. My favor I would like to request is that you cut off their supply or give them an inferior product.
Whoa.
Just for one.
Would you like
just
to
for
buy
one
in their stead?
Yes.
Would you
of
like to buy
course.
out their supply?
Well, just for one delivery, sure, yes.
Sure. We can arrange a skipped delivery.
Oh,
Yo, but what do you get out of this, boss?
You promise not to meddle with the what was your last name? Sorry, Brambleberry?
the Brambleberries.
With the Brambleberries or anyone else in Maple Grove. Whatever the name of the other neighborhoods
Definitely
are.
Maple. Definitely Maple Grove.
Maple Grove.
Promise
My
Hill.
turf.
Yeah.
Stay out of it.
So Maple Grove.
I know it's from our other
No,
game.
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. So am I on your turf right now and I'm not saying anything, or are these two neighboring towns?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like I feel like they're like neighborhoods within whatever this larger town is. So basically,
Okay.
you're being asked to stay out of a certain neighborhood.
Ah, yes.
Of course, my neighborhood is Promise Hill. I wouldn't dream of treading on your territory.
Scott, white dye.
White dye. Nice. Hey,
And you?
yeah. You and me go way back, Tony. Remember how you got the tongue thing? Do you remember how that? And then I helped you and I brought you back to the.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy who might be a threat to both of our businesses. His name's Chet Farkas. Wait, no, it's not Farkas. What's his name?
But I love it.
Parker.
Parker. Oh yeah, Jonathan Farker. Chet Farker.
Parker.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Go. As in eliminate.
The
Yeah,
boss
we gotta,
doesn't like these vague terms that you got going on.
No. I understand. Yeah,
That's
we're gonna
be
have to.
quite the favor you're going to offer in return. You understand?
Yeah, it is gonna have to be quite the favor, isn't it?
2 tongues, 2 favors.
Amazing.
But you
All
did
right.
help me out with this. I will do this for you. But
Okay.
you will have to make good on the deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave the
Um,
scones, get out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
It
The
was
buttery
lovely
as
to
fuck.
meet you all.
I don't
Man,
know
these
if
are
we actually-
good.
Yeah.
You can taste them twice.
I can.
I was handed a white die. I'm going to hand that die to who doesn't have you. I'm gonna hand this
You're
to
the only one
Jonathan.
who
Jonathan.
Oh, well, poor Scott.
To me?
Yep.
Okay.
John's ending up with quite a pool.
I don't remember who has what right now.
I have
don't
three
have
there it
dice.
any.
is.
It's
I
just-
do not have any. It's true.
Liz.
Yes, I would like to have a follow-up conversation with my daughter,
Mhm.
Jenny.
Dunno.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny, wonderful news. First, how was school?
Oh,
I saved some scones for you.
thank
You
you.
left the
Mom.
scone.
No, I
Well,
made
I
double
mean,
batch.
Chet was being useless as always, trying to stir up nonsense. He's
You
just
know, this is the third time today I've heard someone mention this Chet. Who is this character?
some loser I beat way back when we were in pre-K.
Oh, that explains why I don't remember him. I don't care to remember losers.
I'm doing it right away, Liz. This is not going to go well for you.
Fabulous. Well,
Knowing Chet.
Jenny, wonderful, wonderful news. I have cut off little Becca's supply of juice for the coming game, so everything should be exactly as we planned.
Oh, thank you, Mummy. Sorry, what was the outcome?
Bad for me.
Negative.
Bad. It's very appreciated. But, you know, it would be so good if none of them were, you know, maybe
Alive.
maybe the arena could, like, I don't know, maybe someone could, like, shave some of their rocks or break their broomsticks or...
Oh, darling, I appreciate your entrepreneurial spirit, but you see, I run a clean operation. I just want
Except for
you
when it
to
comes
be
to my
better than
body?
everyone else.
Everyone else gets to be clean except for me? Is that how it's gonna go, Mom? Is that how it's gonna go? You're just gonna use me to get to your goals?
I thought you liked winning.
I do, but if I'm the only one who's going to sacrifice for our goals, then I don't think this is a very good deal, Mom.
Oh, don't say things that you can't take back, Jenny.
I'm the one
breaking
who's going
Mother's
to
heart.
win out there. I'm the one whose name is going to be on that championship.
Oh.
You're just an accessory.
And at that, she runs out of the room, weeping.
Oh no.
You can hear The Young and the Restless being turned on at full volume
Of
in the other
course.
room.
I
Very
love
good.
it.
That black die's got to go to somebody else.
I would like to pass this to you, Scott.
Yay! I got one. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, well, we'll do a recap. We have 2 more scenes to go in Act 1, and then I'm gonna do a recap because I'm gonna need it for me. I've had my life threatened, and I owe a favor to a drug bout. This is not going well for me. All right.
It's in the roid rage.
So do you want to establish the scene, or do you want to choose the
Determine
resolve?
outcome for my character.
It's absolutely absurd.
I would like to establish a scene. I'm at practice. Any of the named characters are welcome to find an excuse to be present, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case.
Okay.
I'm going to be your second. And her name is going to be Vivian.
Viv,
Yes, Jenny?
you know how much this championship means, right?
Well, of course.
We're gonna be champions, right?
We always are.
Of course. So, what the fuck was that throw?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just. I mean, I've been trying, but I've had a lot of homework, and I'm in a new relationship.
Your homework and your relationship. Why do you have time for a relationship? You are not putting this first. You are not putting us first. You need to put the team before yourself. There's no boyfriend or girlfriend or they friend in team, okay? There's just us.
A friend is team.
So unless I'm your new relationship, unless these two are your new relationship, team comes first. You can fuck in the summer.
Jenny, I think you're. This is
Coach?
Tomas.
Okay.
And
Tomas.
Priscilla is off to the side.
Don't know why. It doesn't matter. Tomas is on the team. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Super Dylan.
Oh, thank you, Super Dylan.
Hey, Jenny. I don't think you should talk to Viv that way. I think you're being a little angry.
Oh, come on, Tomas. You know she has a point.
Do we
we
want to
need
win or
strong
not?
people
Because
in
if you
positions
aren't
of
interested in
leadership.
winning, you can quit. We'll find someone else.
What? You're firing me from the team?
No, you just have to try.
I don't. I've been talking to my mom about you, and I don't like the way that you treat us on this team. It should be a team effort.
Oh, talking to your mom.
Black die.
So cute. You know, we're 17. You're going to be an adult soon. Your mom is going to solve all your problems for you soon enough.
You know, Tomas, maybe it's just because you haven't had enough electrolytes.
No, my water gross.
I absolutely, yeah,
Possibly.
Tomas drinks all of it, and he's like, oh, to try to
do that again.
I'm sorry.
So aggressive.
And then Tomas
Has
goes
ingested all of her,
My
this course of
supply,
steroids.
Yes.
Yep.
And he starts to like vibrate almost with energy.
It's not that fast.
It is, John. Trust me.
He just turned
just
to
kidding.
the Hulk.
Well, anyway, it's time for the next round. I think that's enough bad for the scene.
You've lost all your roids.
Lost
and
my
Tomas
dose of
is roided up.
roids. Tomas has got some roids. I mean, that might work out in the end, but right now it's bad news. She might get discovered. Yeah, Scott,
mom
I'm gonna
doesn't
give
let
you the
him
black
have
die.
sugar.
Drink Kool-Aid, yeah.
Scott, black die for you.
Yay! Thank you.
I don't know whether
got
that's
it.
good or bad, but you got it.
got
I
it.
want somebody else to establish a scene for Chet.
Okay. You threatened to. Okay, well, you threatened to kill Bobby Bruin.
That's true, I did. For providing the steroids that ultimately forced me out of, varsity curling.
I'm gonna suggest that you're gonna have to make a really tough call here, Chet, because if you go to the cops, maybe they'll put him away, but you don't have a lot of, you don't have a ton of
Evidence.
proof. Yeah. Maybe your best course of action is to visit someone who you know has the muscle to take care of Bruin. Maybe you need to go see Two-Tongue Tony.
Ah, fuck.
This is scene 8, right?
Yeah, it's
This is scene 8. Yes, right before the that's me. Larceny? What the fuck?
May I make a suggestion?
Yes, if you accept this is fine.
That Two-Tongue Tony... I show up because I didn't know that you went to Two-Tongue Tony.
Not at all.
And I'm going to suggest that Two-Tongue Tony already has me with two of his goons shoving my head into a toilet
Yeah.
and dragging me out every once in a while to try and keep up and beg for my life.
Yeah, because, well, we don't know if Two-Tongue Tony is actually going to try to kill you right now or just try to get something out of you instead. But yeah, sure. Yeah. How do you like that pool, you shithead?
Yeah.
Two-Tongue. It's not what it looks like, all right?
Scene you've been associating with.
I haven't been associated with anybody. I need your help. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, why don't you clean the scum out of that pool,
Keep
hey,
himself up.
pool boy?
So, sorry, again, just to clarify, you're not Bobby, you're henchman.
Yeah, oh yes, we
Yeah.
are henchmen.
So,
Yeah.
what do you know about... Tell me everything you know about Bobby.
I know that Bobby's been given drugs to
Flicking my ash into the toilet bowl.
he's been providing juice to the other curlers so that they can sweep harder than they've ever swept before.
Is that some kind of euphemism?
Yeah, we don't like those around here. We like straight talking people.
Two-Tongue,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I had to quit, because I couldn't win, because I was trying to play clean. I was trying to curl with the heart.
Not interested in this heart shit. Interested in my clientele.
Two-Tongue, I'll tell you this much.
You know the curlers, right? You know those kids. You know those teams. They're like your classmates, right?
Yeah.
You seem like an honest kid.
Yeah.
Better for worse.
I'll do anything you need.
Yeah. You're gonna make sure those kids want to succeed.
You want me to push steroids?
I mean, I need clientele. Are you gonna help Bobby or are you gonna help me? I don't know if that's a good outcome for you. Please, like.
I think a good outcome is me not dying
Okay, great.
in this situation.
Great
So,
I've been given an option.
all right,
Serve or
Two-Tone,
die.
I'll help you.
And he's gonna have your back.
No, I can do it on my own.
It's okay. In case trouble comes your way, there'll be someone. You have backup just in case.
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't need backup,
taking Lily.
Two-Tone.
Don't be too confident. There are a lot of. Because moms have sharp nails.
Fuck.
Fuck. Ah,
That
we
when
end
I
the way
take
we
the
began.
Die, you're giving it to me.
Give me the die. I was going to betray it, but now you saddle me with a person.
Oh, you don't. No. It's mostly like you're gonna have a cell number, and if you're in trouble, you can call.
Pulling yourself off the screen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to shuffle my chair.
That's halfway.
Yeah.
Halfway! We did it, guys. That's Act
Yeah.
1.
Oh my
This is
God.
a great time to refill drinks if you have. I've emptied like all of mine in
Yeah.
the first act because that's how I roll. If you guys need to do that, let's do it. Otherwise, it is time for the tilt. Keep
So
track
what's
of
left?
the
Sorry,
dice that you have
what's
in
left in
front
the center here?
I've
of me.
got.
Oh, good idea.
I just want to see. I didn't want to count. Sorry. 3, 5. Thank you.
I have 3 black, 5 white left.
Yeah.
Which means more negative outcomes so far. It'll be much further up. I can try to find it for you. Lou.
So
Yes.
not Chet. Bobby has been organizing, has been selling drugs as a small-time dealer to Babs, specifically steroids, so that Babs' daughter Jenny can tear it up on the curling circuit.
Absolutely.
However, in an effort to make sure that Jenny wins the next regatta, Babs and Tony have appealed to Babs and Bobby have appealed to
Bobby.
Two-Tongue Tony to halt the supply of other steroids to the other competitors in order to put them on a downer so that they can't succeed at the next Bonspiel. Meanwhile, Bobby's pool boy Chet, who was previously forced out of the sport because he was humiliated in a loss to Jenny,
Against
has
Jenny,
discovered that the reason that he's been losing is because apparently every high school student is hopped up on the juice to win at curling, has vowed to kill Bobby, but now in attempting to get help with this from Two-Tongue Tony, who unbeknownst to him was previously contracted to kill him, Chet now has to push steroids on his fellow classmates in order to essentially save his own life.
Okay. So Chet's got to
Are we
push.
clear on this? Is that?
I think so. Chet's got to push roids. He still wants to kill Bobby Bruin. Bobby is worried that he's going to get targeted, but he's under the protection of Two-Tongue Tony, but he owes him a big favor. Things are looking pretty good for
Yeah.
Barba's
Barba's
Jenny
doing great.
doesn't like you anymore.
No,
though.
Jenny's being a little shit, but apart from that,
Mom.
So a
it's
relationship
that
needs
awkward, eh?
between Bobby and Chet. There's a need for murder.
Yeah. To get away
which-
with murder.
Get away
Wow.
with murder, which I think at this point it's become clear how that's worked out.
Let's see who's gonna make it.
What were the other needs?
We have the need to get even. So I think just to like the other parents who are also getting drugs.
And there's
Yeah,
a bat
getting
left
this-
that hasn't come into play yet.
Oh,
Getting the-
it's going in the gym bag for sure.
It's a big gym bag you got there, Jenny. Okay, excellent, folks.
I
So
only use
again,
custom brooms.
So it's time for the
It's
tilt.
monogrammed and everything.
So it is time for the tilt. What you're gonna do, folks? Take the dice that are in front of you, not the
Not the pool or
in the middle.
personal dice.
You're gonna roll your own personal dice. Whee! And I'll let Liz roll first, and then I'll roll the next one. Wow. Okay. So you're gonna total your light dice and your dark dice, and you're gonna subtract them to get a total, either light or dark. I have 4 black
One black.
1 black.
and
5
Kate, you
white.
said? Damn. Okay, so John and I are in charge of the tilt as the 2 highest scoring people. So John, we're each going to take half of the dice in the center to roll for ourselves.
Okay. I'm going
And
to
then we're
take the
going to
3
get to-
black dice and 1 white die.
Fantastic, and I'll take the 4 white dice.
And what
These
page
are-
is the tilt on?
Oh, I have it. It's 56.
56? Great.
Oh my god, this
All
is
right.
going to get out of control. Can I have the?
Of course. There you go.
We're gonna have a pool of 8, out of which we only need to choose 4, John. So like,
Okay.
I think that's kind of fun.
Here comes the roll. Black 255.
Yep.
White 2.
John,
Yeah.
you're not gonna believe this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled on the white dice. I rolled 2, 2, 5, 5.
Shit. All right. So
That's actually incredible. So we really don't have a ton of choice here.
2s and 5s.
tragedy
Survived.
or paranoia.
Amazing.
Tragedy or paranoia? Sorry, Liz.
Sorry.
Okay.
And we have to pick 2 tilts, right?
We're gonna pick 2 tilts. One will choose the category, and the other will choose the specific.
So we only use 2 dice.
No, sorry. So both of us will pick a category, and the other will pick each other's detail.
Okay. So I am going to pick
Mine.
paranoia.
Okay.
So I'm taking a 5.
Ooh, I want to take another 5 here for the thing you stole has been stolen.
Ooh.
And I'm just wondering what's been stolen that we can.
Okay.
And
And what are you going to pick?
what's going to be stolen? Yes. Well, I'm going to choose tragedy. That's a 2.
Okay. And I am going to say,
I like these.
I'm going to say, should I go with somebody's life has changed forever in a bad way or confusion followed by pain?
Well, we all know Tomas's life has already been changed forever in a bad way.
Yep, that's it. 2. Somebody's life has changed forever in a bad way.
Tomas! Okay. So at this point, these tilts are going to enter into the game. I would say if anybody wants to, make suggestions about like, I think this would be the best thing to do with this, we can feel free to do that now. 2, tragedy, someone's life has changed forever in a bad way. Could be any of us or any of the other people. Paranoia, the thing you stole has been stolen. So I guess keep in mind, folks, if you have any stolen goods, they may be gone. Or it could be like a heart or whatever, I guess.
Oh, must go.
Must codes. That's the tilt. So that those elements are going to enter into our next 8 scenes. So still 8 dice in the center, 5 white, 3 black. In Act 2, just as a warning for people, it's the same rules in terms of establishing or resolving, but when you are given or when you take a die, it is yours to keep this time. You're not passing them along to other people like punks.
Do we still have
Oh,
our
those are-
our
Person.
Yes.
dice from before?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh,
you
those
keep
are-
those.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just the existing pool. So there are only going to be 3 good endings and 3 bad endings, 5 good endings for Act 2.
Which is, depends. And then we'll see how the aftermath goes down. Okay. We're ready to get into Act 2. Okay. Unless anyone would love to start, I need to establish a scene, and
No,
I need to
You don't
establish.
have to choose to establish. You could choose to resolve.
Oh no, I know, but I would like to. I would like to establish a scene.
Okay.
I want to establish that I'm going to come across Pushy McGee over here. I'm going to come across Chet pushing at the school.
Okay. All right.
Do you do? What are your thoughts?
Well, because I was originally going to not push, and I was going to try and betray
Oh.
Ooh, that's
Tony.
okay.
But,
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, I didn't know that. So maybe.
but,
okay.
but
so
here's the
then-
thing: you can come across me, and I've been given roids, so
oh,
I have
shit.
them on.
So I
me.
think
Nice.
that that's what's happening. Okay. Perfect. That makes sense to me. Good. So we're out back of the school in the yard. I don't know. How do schools work, guys?
Schoolyard.
Schoolyard. Yeah. There's chain link fences and such.
Mhm.
And you see a familiar face loom up on the other side of the chain link fence. Hey, kid. What's going on, Chet?
I told you to stay the fuck out of here.
You can't get me out of here.
It's a school, you fucking perv.
Yeah, well, okay, good point. So I'll make sure that my time here is quick. But I have something to tell you, Chet Barker.
What do you want, dead man?
You said you'd come for me. And you haven't. I'm still here. And I'm still God, man.
That's because you give head like my aunt. And no one will ever come for you.
Oh. What?
What I'm talking
What? Bobby Bruin immediately has a flashback. It's a montage of of his failed relationships over the last few years, and it ends with someone going, "Psh, "You never give good head, Bobby." It's a man, obviously.
That's right.
High pitch man.
I know that you
Dear.
give lousy head.
How dare you bring that muck up here? I ought to get in there, climb this fence, and rip your throat out, you little shithead.
It's not my fault
it's
that
your-
I had. Well, I guess it is my fault that I faked it the last time.
Oh, they are fun.
What? You what? I thought... Chet,
That's
I thought
right.
we had something.
You're
You and me.
dead, and you can't give head.
Oh. Oh, no.
Some kid in the background's like, "Oh snap!" and then keeps going. Does the
Well,
finger snap?
yeah. Oh, I love it.
I'm sure no one does that anymore. I'm just.
Well.
And Chet just puts his hands on his hips, but like the duffel bag that he was carrying falls, and like the zipper is really cheap, so it pops open, and inside there's just vials and vials and vials of straw-colored liquid.
I'm only gonna ask this once, man. Are you juicing?
Let's just say that I've seen this stash, and I know exactly what to do with it.
Look, Chet, we have a complicated relationship. We both want each other dead, and we both want to make sweet love to each other some of the time. Maybe you don't right now, but I just at some point in the look, I'm gonna give you some advice. Stay the hell away from roids, man. They'll ruin you. You'll have a nice, beautiful house in Pleasant Hill or wherever the fuck we live in Maple Grove. You'll get a nice, beautiful house in Maple
It's
Grove.
Promise Hill.
Oh, Promise Hill, yeah.
Here.
No, the only promise.
Picks up the bag and just shoves it into Bobby's chest.
What? What are you doing?
You like these so much? They're yours now.
Oh my god. Okay, Chet. You think about what I said, man. You just don't get into this, okay? I don't know where you found these or got these, but you just stay the hell away from this, okay? It's dangerous.
Wait, I just got.
Quite. Thank you.
Liz?
Chet. Oh, yeah. I'll take the white tie. Oh, I have a fucking duffel bag full of drugs now.
Okay, so remind me, we're doing 7 more scenes now,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta
And
get
you
So
it.
it's
can
not
either
the.
You can either choose to establish a scene for yourself,
Yeah.
or you can choose to choose the outcome of the scene and we establish it for you.
Yeah, why don't you folks establish a scene?
I think police should be over at Bab's place to ask questions because Tomas is dead due to an overdose of steroids.
Holy shit. Okay.
Jesus.
That requires different music.
That requires different music. I don't know how much tragic. Oh, there's a few like nostalgia
It's
tracks
very
on there that might be
epic.
good.
But we can try to find
Too much?
skeleton. Yeah.
Okay. So at some point during the scene, you'll get to choose your die for
Yes,
your outcome. Yes,
of course.
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
Ma'am,
that's
you're
simply
aware-
terrible news.
Ma'am, you're aware that you have been an active supporter of this team for several years now.
Of course. And little Tomas was such an integral part of the team.
And you're saying you had no idea that he was using drugs to
No,
win.
it certainly didn't show in his performance. I mean, oh dear, that came out wrong. He always tried so hard. Such a dear little boy.
Ma'am, were you aware that there was steroid use on your daughter's curling team?
Absolutely not. The idea of it.
Then you won't mind if we take a look around your abode, would you?
Huh, certainly not. In fact, your timing is perfect. I was just about to take another batch of pumpkin scones out of the oven, officers.
I'm
she-
allergic to pumpkin.
Oh, good, because I also have some raspberry.
I adore raspberry.
Excellent.
You're not trying to bribe an officer of the law, are you, Miss Baker?
Of course not. These are simply scones.
All
You
right, Miss
seem like an upstanding officer. Officer.
Oh, you can just call me Officer O'Malley. That's me.
O'Malley, she gave us permission so we can go inside and have a look.
Yeah. That's what we'll have to do, Miss Baker.
Of course.
We're just doing our job, you understand.
I understand completely. We all have jobs to do in this economy. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take a black die for myself.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I guess then in that case you hear like O'Malley, O'Rourke, back here!
So, can I specify what
Oh,
I think happened
yeah.
exactly? So, I think the bad thing that is going to happen is that they're going to come face to face with my roided up daughter.
Good.
Very
Okay.
angry daughter.
Oh
Good.
shit.
Then yeah, you hear a door slam upstairs.
Oh no, not like this.
Who else
What do
is
you mean
here,
not like
ma'am?
Mom, what's all this noise? I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to study. Trying to get ready
so sorry.
for the competition.
Officers, this is my daughter. She's under a lot of stress right now.
Yes.
With the
Very specific introduction you gave for your daughter there. Under a lot of stress, are we? You won't mind if I have a quick look at your pupils, will you, dear?
Oh,
That sounds
don't
really
you think
creepy.
you should step into the garage?
I've heard
officers,
weird things about.
Yeah, let's do this
overhead-
in the garage, O'Malley.
The
Come on.
overhead light is so
Excuse
much
me?
better in there.
In
Come
the garage.
on, Jenny. Yes, go into the garage, please.
Mom, are you sending me?
No, just
Mom?
just go on.
Go on.
So like she's trying to hustle the three of them into the garage.
She goes, but she's like, got almost scared, but freaked out, but roided up eyes, staring at her mom.
I don't know about this O'Rourke. She looks pretty angry.
Don't be giving me any of that shite.
Don't
Now
touch
get in
me.
the garage.
Don't
You're making
touch
me lose my accent.
Don't touch me.
As they're staring into Jenny's eyes, Barb comes up behind them and kills them
With
both
the bat left.
with the batlet.
Yes.
I never watched this program on the telly.
My honor.
My son.
And I'm gonna reach into like my gym bag that's sitting in the garage because we usually load it up. I'm gonna pull out
Yeah.
one of the curling rocks and I'm just gonna make sure that the job is finished.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm imagining like a
And
like a
probably one of those classic, roided out, going way too intense.
Camera's low,
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
from up, and you're just
Blood.
bringing it down with the
Jenny,
spray.
wait.
blood and scone spraying everywhere.
They can't
Reverend
have dental
Jim.
records. No dental records.
Oh my
Jenny,
Stop! And then I think we should
Yeah.
What
Fades
color
out
die
as
did you give
she-
yourself?
Black.
I give myself a black die.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's two dead police officers, bot left and stoned.
So want to
Yeah.
maybe cut to later that night?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Jenny is in the garage at the garage sink, and she's washing her hands. It's okay.
Well, like you're Lady Mackersing it?
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Life has changed
It's okay.
forever in a
I'm
bad
gonna win.
way.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. It's okay. I'm gonna win.
You get a phone call. Your cell phone starts to chirp. What's your ringtone?
Some cool Billie Eilish song, I'm sure.
Nice.
I'm a bad
Ice, ice,
guy.
baby. Dum, 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 dum.
The fuck changed
Ice,
my
ice,
ringtone?
baby.
Suck it!
Hello. Hi.
It's Viv.
Viv? What's up?
Tomas is. We're gonna have to add somebody to our team, or else we forfeit.
What, did he like drop out or something?
Tomas is dead.
What?
He. Oh, Jenny, he's been using the roids.
He was using drugs? And he died?
He overdosed on steroids and his heart just exploded.
Jesus Christ.
That
Poor Thomas.
that explains why he was so upset.
I
That,
mean, it makes
that-
sense. He was always the weakest part of our team, and he must have felt like
of course. Of
that you were
course.
pressuring him
Yes.
too hard. And
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 He needed help and he went for the wrong kind of help. And it's a tragedy. And that's why us winning the championship will be so important. We'll win it for him. And
black
everyone
die to Kate.
Yeah. Well, what die?
Black die.
Awesome.
You.
and you know, they'll totally see that that we're clearly the best team, and it's with or without him, and
Proposal
Jenny?
that there be a knock at the door.
yeah.
And Barb comes into the garage to inform Jenny that, don't worry, the team has a replacement for Tomas, so they can still play. This Chet character has agreed to stand in. If that's all right with everybody.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean,
It's fine. My mom found someone. It'll be okay.
But-
you just we'll have a big memorial celebration afterwards. You know, we need to let him and his family, we need to let his family process this. We can't just stop. You know, life goes on. Life has to go on.
But Jenny,
Yes.
Chet's technically older than you, which means that he's our new Skip.
oh,
Fade to black.
just scrubbing blood off your head.
Hangs up, blood on the
Two
phone.
like
No,
corpses.
she picks up the rock again, starts like trying to destroy the rock with like a sledgehammer or something.
Oh
That's-
my
that's what
god!
she
Oh,
does.
right it up,
Right
right.
rage.
That's just the rules of curling.
I want someone to establish a scene for me.
Okay.
Absolutely incredible, chat.
I think it should be Chet and Jenny meeting. They're having a team meeting now that Chet is filling in.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
All right, so look, I understand that this is difficult for everybody. We all love Tomas, and it turns out that he just couldn't hack it. In
Ugh.
case you didn't know, in curling, where you start, that's known as the hack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. He's so smart.
Wow, he's so dreamy.
So, if he can't hack it, then that means that we're just gonna have to come out and we're gonna have to win this Bonspiel. And I know that it's difficult now that you've got a new skip, and I hope that everyone can appreciate that this is gonna be difficult. Very difficult to have the spotlight taken away from such an integral part of your team, somebody who's got the integrity and the will and the skill, but unfortunately has been demoted and doesn't actually get to be the skip on the team anymore. And as skip, I'm also making sure that from now on, we only drink water.
Of course.
Wow, water's so cool. I think water is really cool, Chad.
Gotta hydrate.
Great idea.
You've of course gotta hydrate.
Smack!
Oh no!
What the fuck? You just said we have to drink water.
We're only drinking water from these, and he pulls out a pallet of sealed bottles of water.
How are we supposed to trust you? Maybe you're the one who gave Thomas those drugs.
I've never done drugs in my life.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad we can take you on your word. You just come in here, the last minute, take over control, and now you're trying to get us on some sort of drugged up water supply? You're just trying to kill us all so that you don't have any competition, you loser.
Okay, like, wow, Jenny, that's a lot of accusations. You're just like throwing his way. And I think he's just trying to be nice and like a good leader.
I like rip open the thing and grab one of the water bottles.
And guess what? After we win, we're gonna have a little celebration.
Why? Tomas is dead. You don't just celebrate.
It's important for us to move on. And so we're gonna have a little celebration after we win. At my good friend Bobby's pool.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you two make up, huh?
Jenny, one more outburst like that.
Oh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh!
No.
No?
Bobby obviously was watching that.
No, you did. It was there. We're making out now.
Okay, sure, yeah, hormones. We just start macking it.
Yeah.
Oh. So
That
that's
time
why.
I threw over Scott for you.
Yay! Hang on.
It's revenge for good society.
Coach McGarrigle has been in the corner the whole time and is just kind of like, well, I don't like to get involved with these kids. They seem to be working it out quite well on their own. All right.
All right, so I gave myself a white die for that.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, boy. It's very possible, Crosshair. I have a duffel bag full of full of steroids that I'm hoping to push. I also think that Chet isn't trying to kill me anymore. I also think, even though I owe a favor to Two-Tongue Tony, things are going okay for old Bobby Bruin over here. So, I'm going to establish a scene in which I am bringing a fresh supply, a mysterious supply of drugs over to Barbara's. Barbara's getting ready at the Bonspiel.
Yeah.
What's the place
Yeah.
called again? Promise Hill.
Barbara's finishing up. She's been obsessively making scones for the tournament ever since the murder of the officers. So her hair's still in rollers, like she's not ready.
Okay. Well, I've got something that might cheer you up here.
Oh, Bobby, you scared me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have knocked. That's
God.
my bad. I thought we had that kind of relationship now.
Sorry, I've been a little jumpy these past 24 hours.
Here. Wait, is everything all right?
Yes, of
Are
course.
you sure?
The
No,
distant
Bobby,
sound
it's
of
not.
police sirens outside.
Ah.
They're passing by the house. They're not stopping.
Bobby,
You're very jumpy, Barbara.
Bobby, I need your help.
With what?
Well, things have gotten a little out of control.
Uh-huh.
But the worst thing is that my daughter has been demoted.
My God.
I didn't realize that by orchestrating Chet playing on the team that suddenly she would have to play second fiddle to him, and I can't bear it, as I aggressively stir the dry ingredients together.
Nice.
All right. Barb, I'm assuming if anything else bad happened that you would tell me about it, and that's fine.
Of course.
Why? I look over to the garage as well. What's in
no,
there?
nothing's there.
All right. It's fine. It's usually a place where people... Look, I have just the solution. You and I, we're in business together. And
Yeah.
business partners help each other out. Bit of a quid pro quo kind of situation.
So we're on the same page then.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to take
you
care
will
of your...
sabotage.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
exactly. I'm going to use some of this, and I'm going to pull out one of the vials of steroids that I have from the duffel bag. And I'm going to use one of these to make sure that he gets disqualified.
Excellent.
I can only assume... Is that
White dye.
Is that a white
White.
dye for me? Thank you. Okay. I still want to introduce... I'm introducing the tilt, though, and
That's
then we'll talk
okay.
about white dye. Just want to make sure first, though, Babs, if you don't mind, I'm just going to sample the merchandise. Make sure, it's good.
Oh, of course. Be my guest.
Thank you.
Would you
And I-
like a scone chaser?
Sure. And I'm going to shoot one of the roids and realize that it is just water. The whole bag of vialed steroids has in fact been at some point switched out for water.
Is everything all right? Bobby?
You know what? I think it is okay. It's a sign. It's a sign, Bob, and I grab her and I shake her around a little bit. It's a sign, Bob.
Flour goes everywhere.
Yeah, there's-
rollers start to tumble out.
There's a
Not the
sign
rollers.
from above.
Kiss
Barbara.
Fook.
Yes, give that.
Qu'est-ce que fou? This was going to be my ticket. This was going to be my ticket to taking care of Chet and just getting this whole town onto my belt, so to speak. But it's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's just liquid ice that you could skate on in your dreams. He's going a little wild here.
Bobby, please, you're not making any sense.
I am making sense. This is the first time I've ever made sense in my damn life. Bob, I'm going straight. I won't do it. I won't sabotage that beautiful Chet Farker and his twink
Chet also
quad.
apparently went straight.
No, he didn't, actually. I want to reverse that high five.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be bisexual. You're allowed to
Yeah.
kiss
By visibility.
ladies and
Yes.
and kiss
I
ladies
erased that
and
high five.
get bad head
Fuck,
from
your high
older
five is
men,
fucking-
if that's what you like.
He doesn't like the bad head.
Yeah,
He-
no,
he
don't.
wishes it
Would
was
you like
better.
the scene to end with you exclaiming all of these things?
Yes. So yes, I think the good ending is that I've decided that I'm gonna go straight and give up my life of crime, and that I'm very happy to have this duffel bag full of vialed water.
Sounds
See.
good.
Liz, establish or resolve?
It's in the name.
Okay, remind me, do we need to do, are we coming up to the conclusion, or is there another?
The aftermath is the after. So yes,
So-
this is the climax.
So we
probably.
need to be at this tournament.
We
This
need to be at the
I
needs
think
to happen
so.
I
now.
agree.
The
So,
next couple of scenes, yeah.
so Barb's pulled herself together. She's brought herself to the arena. She's like, you can be there for your child. You'll figure out some way of getting this Chet character out of commission yourself. So she's
Oh my God, Barb!
she's gonna try to play some mind games with Chet.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Chet? You guys haven't met, eh?
No.
Ooh, interesting.
So where do you want this to be taking place? Like the locker room before it's time?
No, I
or-
don't think she doesn't go into the locker room. Maybe it's by the vending machines.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're like one of the parents? Great. Did you cut up some orange slices for the team?
I don't do orange slices, thank you. My contribution is scones. What's your name? You look, new.
Oh, I'm taking over as Skip. My name is Chet Fokker. And ma'am, I don't mean to be rude, but scones contain a whole lot of butter and gluten, and so that's really gonna weigh us down. It's not really good for our performance.
Well, the scones are only if you win, Chet, which honestly, with you at the helm, I have my serious doubts. Do you really think you can carry this team to victory, Chet? I've heard nothing about you before today.
I haven't been curling in 2 years. I had to quit.
Oh, dear, you must be out of practice then. How did you feel being out of the game, Chet? Did you feel liberated? I think when I look into your eyes, Chet, I see the soul of a man who doesn't really want to be curling.
I'm gonna give a black die to Liz.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh, I was doing so well.
That's correct.
Crap.
Something's not gonna work out.
Somebody who doesn't
sorry.
really want to curl.
What did you say your name was?
I didn't. My name is for those who win, Chet. You have scones and you'll get my name only if you win. Until then, just call me a concerned
I'll
friend.
tell you what, we'll shake on it.
What are we
If I lose,
shaking on?
I'll never curl again.
Oh. You have yourself a deal.
And as you shake hands, he twists your hand, takes a photo of your fingernails, which still have blood underneath them.
Oh no! Chet Farker, you.
And then immediately starts running away, dialing 911 on the phone.
And then like the camera like pans through the wall into the locker room next to it, and you just sort of see him starting to run past the scene.
Are we moving on to your scene?
Yeah, if that's
All right. Oh yeah, no, that's totally great.
That's a pretty bad ending.
I have an idea for your scene, Kate.
Okay, go for it. I mean, there's
If
only one
you
outcome
want,
left, but
while
yeah.
you're in the locker room, you hear your mother screaming, "Catch him!"
Perfect.
Catch
Oh,
him.
just lean the batleth out of the door.
I mean, so she is going to, she's gonna pick up one of the, like, there are a bunch of lockers, and like there's like a skate practice beforehand, and so she's gonna grab the bag off of one of the girls and run out the room, be like, and grab him by the back
Hello,
of his hoodie.
this is 911. The phone just.
Oh no!
What happens to the phone?
She wants it to fall and hopefully break.
Ooh.
There's a little 5-year-old boy next to it, and he just goes, "Oh no!" Thank you.
Well done.
What are you doing?
Chet, I need to see you in the locker room. We need to talk about our game plan.
Jenny, I hate to tell you this because I think you're...
I'm gonna pull him into whatever we're next to. It could be a bathroom, I don't care.
Jenny, it turns out your mom's dirty. I think she's responsible for murder.
Oh no, and she's gonna turn away, open up the bag, pull out a skate. She taught me
Wait, a
so
skate?
much. Yeah, skate. I stole it off of one of the kids in the locker, like one of the people leaving the skate practice from earlier.
Don't skate on a curling machine. Well, I guess he can.
It's a community.
Chet's going to be a little too distracted by the aforementioned butt.
Yeah,
Iconic.
but she taught me so much. She taught me, and she's gonna roll around how to use a batleth. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah, I do want this to be like the men's locker room, and I want her to like drag him into a stall and like lock the door and then crawl out from underneath it.
Kate, this is going to end well.
Yeah, there's
for you.
only white dice left, and I get to choose
Yeah,
because I
exactly.
established. Oh no, I
That's
guess
true.
I established it, but there's only white left.
However, this die is wild.
oh, it's
Yes,
true.
the last one is wild.
Now, it'll
for
still
John.
be white for whoever gets it, but it is wild.
Just
Yeah.
you.
I'd like her to
Well, I guess I'm
take
good.
the out of order sign that's like stuck to the back of the door as storage and put it on the front of the bathroom.
Incredible.
entrance to the bathroom.
Well, I need to pee, says the little 5-year-old boy again.
Shut up, Thomas. I'm sorry. Gregor.
And that's, I'm gonna say, her scene.
Amazing.
I
Oh my god.
I can't believe you killed Chet Parker.
Oh,
This
and
is
it's your
horrible.
turn.
So I want.
Is that okay?
Yes. I'm going to establish, and you can
Yep.
choose whether this goes well or not, but it's still going to be this die that you give me. So I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to establish that we're in the morgue,
Okay.
and we're examining Chet's personal effects and body. And I want to see what's going to happen with this, whether or not there's one last thing that he gets to pull before the aftermath.
Ooh.
Is this after the game?
Yeah. I
Who
think
Well,
won?
I think the game will have to be canceled. There was a murder.
No, there's an
One
out of
sec.
order sign, and I
Well-
got a good outcome.
So
It turned out well
so then
for her.
you'd had to find a fourth for your team.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like an adult man. It's a high school team.
Yeah, I guess the game will have to be canceled.
Actually, you know what? Here, he might still be breathing. I like that. So I'm gonna. So it's after the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's after the Bond spiel, and you won? Yeah, you've won. You won. I think.
Sure, yeah.
Super
And
handily.
I'm crawling out of the bathroom like
Ah,
I am.
yes.
I have no blood left. Like I'm trying my best to survive, but just like trying to make now.
We did
Whether or
it.
not I live maybe is going to be up to you because there's that. But I'm crawling out of the bathroom, and it's just as like the trophy ceremony is beginning.
Oh my.
Alright,
Like
well-
out onto the ice? I'm
well-
so proud of my daughter.
We did it. We did it for Thomas. We did it in his memory.
But I can't talk because I've got to.
Jesus Christ.
This is for him.
He pushes
All
open
rise.
the door to the bathroom.
And
We will now have a moment of silence for the fallen, tragically taken Tomas. And, yeah. A banner of Tomas's face unfurls immediately above Chet's body as you're crawling in, so everyone's looking towards you now. Oh my god, what is this?
I would like to faint.
Oh,
He's gonna pick up the
no.
broken phone.
Jenny!
yeah?
He's just gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna let you choose whether this is a positive or a negative.
Oh,
Right, because it's wild.
I mean,
He gave good.
Ah.
He gave good what?
Not the right music for this.
You gave it what? I feel like you have a thought, Liz.
I don't know. There's something very funny to me about him crawling all the way out, and then it's the wrong thing on the phone that he's showing. Like, I don't
It's
know
just his
what-
lock screen, and it's like his dog.
It's like, it's his dog. Like,
I
don't know.
I think you're getting a black die, John.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud. Coach McGarrigle runs down onto the ice and is trying to perform first aid, and is like, "Don't worry, I know CPR." Whoa!
Blood.
I don't think
You're
that's
like
gonna help you.
pumping the
Yeah.
blood worse. Yeah.
Barbara is speaking loudly to anyone who will listen about, see, this is what happens when children take steroids. That's why I would never let my child touch it. Like, saying it really loudly, blaming it all on steroids.
And the police sirens draw ever closer as we, I guess, end with Jenny's passed out body in the same shot as Chet's like
Yeah.
dead body. Is that
Yeah.
what's happening?
We've like poetically fallen in similar poses.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
Aw, maybe they're kind of holding hands,
Yeah, I don't know if we need to. I don't know about
like
that.
hand on top of each other.
Okay.
Is it time for the aftermath?
It is. So this is the end of Act 2, a very dramatic conclusion.
Oh my
everyone will
gosh.
now roll the dice that they have in front of them. Depending on your black or white score, it will determine your aftermath. Now, for Chet, it will be particular. We'll have to work that out.
I have a tie.
You're 0?
I guess 0.
Oh, that's the worst.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. And Liz,
That's
you-
okay.
Minus
she
6
deserves it.
for black.
and I got 4 white. Yeah. Okay.
I have 14 white.
What?
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, keep your dice, folks. Sorry, I forgot about this. What we're going to be doing, so take a look at your chart here just to get a sense of what that means for your character. John, this is going to be really interesting for you. We are each going to take turns giving statements, or you can paint a picture if you so choose, as to what is happening to your character after the fact, right? Like little snapshots. You get 1 snapshot per die in front of you. So we'll go around and do
And
that.
like it's like one sentence, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is
This is
Bobby.
my character and then doing something. And that's it. That's the sentence, right?
Page is that 50?
Yeah. And I have to look at mine too. Do you know where you are, Liz?
Here's the format. You take one of the dice that ended up in front of you and say, this is my character doing something. It should be active and it should be about your guy, not somebody else. Then somebody else takes a die and does the same thing. You're describing the outcome of the game, maybe tightly focused, maybe meandering across many years. Your group will find its own preferred way of handling the montage. Keep it brisk, broad, colorful, and poignant.
Keep it brisk, broad, colorful, and poignant.
Go one at a time.
Yeah, 1 at a time, exactly. So, this is Bobby starting a new life. He's gone into he's gone into being a jazzercise instructor.
Well, wait, what is the result of your aftermath? 'Cause,
Oh, I'm
you
sorry, yes, I probably
rolled,
should
so we
say.
should say what the results are.
We'll do that first. Thank you, John. Yes.
Yeah.
So my aftermath, I got white 4, which is bitter. You know what it's like to be utterly crushed, brought low, forced to eat your own words, and stand mute and powerless before your enemies. They gloat. You're helpless. Liz, what did you get?
So I got black 6. Pathetic. You'll suffer. Oh dear God, will you suffer? And everyone will know of your malfeasance, your stupidity, your lack of common sense and decency. You're probably going to be locked up too.
Oh,
0, the worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, since death would be way better than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere.
oh my.
And
God.
I got 14 white, which is, it's fat times ahead, safe and secure. The thing that would make your life better? Oh, you got it, absolutely. And then some more. Enjoy it.
If you want to, well, you know, the statements are yours, John. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
if you
went
want to
to
be
heaven.
alive, well, or if you want to be alive,
Yeah,
that's fair.
very true.
I think that's super fair given this outcome. This is incredible.
So, do we discuss what kind of thing that we want, or do we just do it in the statements?
We just do a statements
Okay.
in like a montage, right?
All right. So
but
why
you
don't you
can
give your
interact.
statement again?
I will, yes. So this is Bobby. He's left behind his life of crime and he's become a jazzercise instructor.
Barbara was easily found out for being behind the murder of the 2 police officers
Oh, no.
because her house was the last place where they were.
Mhm.
And she is found guilty.
That could be it. Yeah. That's good. Good.
Jenny is also tied to the at least
Murders.
attempted the murder of
Don't mind
Chet.
Oh no.
Like mother, like daughter.
Damn.
Chet. This is Chet, riding in the back of an ambulance with no urgency. It's clear that there's no way that he'll survive.
Oh no. This is Bobby giving his 6th jazzercise class, and he's loving it. And he looks up to greet his wonderful guests, and he looks dead into the eyes of Two-Tongue Tony.
As Barbara is taken to prison, she looks out the window sadly at the streets of the suburb, and all of the neighbors turn away in shame.
Oh! Oh no.
The championship is retroactively taken away. And
no.
there's a double memorial planned. But her name is stricken from all records. She has retroactively had all of her championships removed from her name. For
We'll never
doping
curl in
and
this
for
town
murdering.
again.
This is Chet's photograph, placed on a banner as they announce the new name of the trophy handed out. The Bonspiel is now the Chet Farker Memorial.
And this is Bobby being forced to return that favor to Two-Tongue Tony, dragged back into a life of crime, reduced to shoving the heads of narcs into toilets.
Our last shot of Barbara is her making scones. Perhaps everything is as it once was. And then you see she is wearing the orange jumpsuit.
Oh no. Pumpkin orange.
Pumpkin orange.
Oh no, you ended up in the same jail as Martha Stewart.
She did. She's right next to her.
Jenny's lawyer manages to negotiate for her to be tried as, not as an adult, but as a youth.
Okay.
This is Chet's parents receiving a check from a lawyer after successfully suing for the wrongful death, meaning that the Bakers now have nothing left.
Ooh. And this is Bobby going to do some jazzercise in his spare time and finding himself low on energy and looking intently
Oh no.
at some roids.
Oh no. That's it for me.
Yeah, and I'm out too.
Jenny,
I'm gonna give one of my dice to Liz,
Oh, thank you.
Oh, lovely.
so you can do it.
She's watching TV with the other inmates, and she sees her daughter is now releasing a tell-all book that paints her in a very unfavorable light, and a single tear falls down her face.
Oh no.
Jenny, having released this bestseller book, she turns from the New York Times article of the bestseller to a pile of drug paraphernalia and starts tying a tourniquet around her arm.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
This is Chet, neck heavily scarred, but having entered the witness protection program, is enjoying a Mai Tai on the beaches of Hawaii, where there is no curling.
That's I would if I had to describe that, I would say that it was a fiasco.
It was definitely
That's what I would say about that. Hey, round of applause to y'all's. Great job, players, and chat as well. That was great, guys.
We should almost share this document.
Right?
We should share it on the Discord.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save it as a
I'll
PDF.
fill in my.
We'll,
I haven't
we'll
been
throw it
filling
out
in my
there
notes, but I'll
so
do
that you can see how we were doing this at a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, special thanks to Kate for doing a lot of the logistics of this, but to
Yes.
Scott
Mhm.
for organizing and facilitating all
Okay.
this.
I'm really happy how it went down, and I just think it's a really fun situation. Yay! Thanks, Pook.
Parker Farms.
It's yeah, it's been a party. Well, I mean, I just want to ask around the table, like, first of all, did people enjoy themselves? But also, did any moments stand out to you as things that were like working really well?
Well, I just happened to end up with a whole shit ton of white dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had 4 white dice and 1 black die, and my black die came up a 1. So that's why I
Hey.
ended up, getting such a result at the end, which I figure is rare,
Mhm.
as Kung Fu Fenris said. You know, I think that we approached this game and we kind of attacked it with a little bit of our, our own sort of style, and I think we were going a little comedic with it, which I think is completely fine, and that's honestly the kind of game that I wanted to play tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're right. We actually didn't discuss tone on the stream because I feel like this game borrows It's directly inspired by a very specific tone of film, right? So
Coen Brothers movies.
The Coen Brothers movies, exactly, and like it's very specific. That said, I don't know. I feel like we struck. It was super farcical, but there were some pretty intense moments. I feel as well. So
I mean,
not
Jenny
wrong.
picking up a curling stone and smashing a skull with it.
Damn.
I saw the
Damn.
batleth coming in. I
Yeah.
didn't see the stones.
Oh no! I killed these police officers. Thanks, Barb.
Rage.
Yeah.
This one.
I just think it went really. No dental records.
Oh my god.
Never trust the girl in pigtails.
Oh.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god.
Yeah. Any other thoughts around the table? Like I'm really happy with how it worked out.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I was a bit like, not nervous, but like, a bit apprehensive about the idea of saying, okay, we're gonna try to build something out of what's essentially just a random collection of nouns, right? Like,
Mhm.
obviously that's not all that's happening, but because they're descriptive and it's a well-written game, so there you go.
Yeah.
So
But-
I would say that this is an example of a game
Mm.
where, first of all, this is a GM-less game. Like, we played a GM-less game the last game, and we played a GM-less game this game, and I think that both of them are great. There's something, though, that I want to point out, which I think is really fascinating, which is, hey, thanks,
Thanks,
Snoopaloops.
Thank you, Snoop.
Thank you for the cheers.
There's something that I think is really interesting, which is that this game's mechanics are all in the setup and not in the execution, really. Even in the aftermath, yeah, there's a little bit, but there's something kind of fascinating about how I really enjoy our games have always been about story and about the interactions of characters and stuff like that, and then we add the mechanics on top. And Star Wars was a bit difficult for us because it does a lot of hand holding, and we recognize that the mechanics didn't give us the ways. In this one, the mechanics are strictly just to get us started, but we took it and we moved forward, and it was a lot of fun to just roleplay and not be like, oh, roll to see if that worked. It was literally just, hey, do you think this is good? Yeah, I think this is good. I'm not sure.
do
Yeah,
that,
well, this is
yeah.
good. And it was, I think that I wouldn't want to play this game as my only role-playing experience, but I think that as a system light story experience, I am thrilled with this. This is a fantastic game for me.
Yeah. I got to agree with John and with Super Dylan in the chat as well. Like the fact that there is some structure is what keeps the game from being like, okay, guys, we're gonna improvise a story about like 2-bit criminals and shit. Like, I'll be I'll be whoever.
And it also
just
makes
go,
it
right?
less intimidating,
Yeah.
like having a structure, because like whether or not you choose to use it more as inspiration or like you're coming up with your own ideas more so than from the tables, I think it still makes it much more accessible to people who maybe are intimidated by the idea of doing an improv heavy game, because you have a little bit of a guideline there to work off of.
Trey throwing Aragorn under the bus here.
Try and kill this party. Oh
But
my
I think that
god.
this game could survive. Like, if somebody decided to kill Chet earlier, I think the game could have survived that.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I think that it would really work. And I mean, part of it is that we're always checking in to make sure that, like, were we okay with this? Jenny ended up killing somebody who she at least made out with.
Yeah, but that was just, teenage hormones.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
Weekend with Bernie's. Oh, man.
Weekend with Chet.
Weekend at Chet's, weekend at Bobby's pool.
Just propping him up with a
Sorry, we didn't have a
broom.
pool party though. Yeah, just super glue him to the stone so that when you shoot him along the ice, he just, and then I don't know how you would get it to release.
Yeah, just
but-
put a scarf around his neck.
Oh my god! Oh, he's already doing curling. It's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yeah, it's
Hurry hard, motherfucker.
be good. Yeah, I do feel like though the game specifically says like, hey, look, if someone's character dies early on, or even during the first act, I mean, there's you should try to incorporate them via flashbacks or whatever, right? Which I think is
The
I think is
crosshair, that
also
sounds an
really-
awful lot like
yeah.
Reservoir Dogs, which would also be a kind of Coen Brothers-esque
esque. Yeah, agreed.
sort of film.
Yeah, no, I think Tarantino and Coen brothers are cut from the same cloth in a lot of ways. Not all the ways, obviously, but I mean, whatever. I think it was a great experience tonight. It was a party and a half.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I also love how there were very distinct characters that came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Stones.
Schools. you gotta lean on something, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. What do I want to say? Yeah, well, so I mean, of course, if we have more thoughts, let's throw them in there. I want to just make sure that we also put out there what we're doing in the coming week before our next one shot next week. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. You should be able to catch me over at twitch.tv/BiffTheBouse. I believe we're going to have, unless our work gets ahead of us here, I believe I'm going to have another volume of the Emperor Scottimius I playing Civ 6. Should be a good time.
On Wednesday.
Beyond that, yes.
On Wednesday, last week, I got scrub checked and I got checked hard. I did not successfully complete 100% Untitled Goose Game Dab on Reset. I did.
Dab.
Yeah, I managed to get all main and all hidden tasks, but did not succeed at the gotta go fast sections. I ran out of time. So I got checked. However, this Wednesday, there will be a new challenge. It's going to happen a bit earlier. Something came up, so I'm going to have to find a challenge that will take less time to complete, as it will be going from 4:30 until 6 Eastern Standard Time. So starting half an hour early and ending an hour earlier than normal, but that's Wednesday. That is Scrub Check, happening on my channel, twitch.tv/John Barrow.
This is pretty
Thank
funny.
you.
Check it out.
The best dab ever.
The dab heard around the world.
Thursday, RPG Clinic, this channel. We're going to be doing some character creation for Dragon Blooded Academy.
Ooh. That's Kate. Kate's
My character's going to get made.
So if you weren't there for last week's, we went through Scott's character. We did mechanics. We did some backstory. We did intimacies. We went through the whole thing. If you're not familiar with Exalted, it's a great way to get introduced to it. If you've played storyteller system games before, you'll recognize a lot, but it's a great way to sort of dive in on the mechanics, but also to see how we create characters, specifically for a story-heavy campaign like this one.
Yeah.
Friday?
In our lead up to beginning that season on January the 3rd, I think is our episode 0.
Session 0, yep.
Excellent. Oh, excellent. Super bad.
Ooh.
After that, Friday?
Friday, we are continuing Spider-Man Miles Morales at 6 o'clock on my channel. Saturday, we are continuing Drew Crew, The Secret in the Old Clock, 3 o'clock on my channel.
Can I quickly jump in?
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the Discord. If you're not already a member, go there now and join the movie night channel. It's my birthday next Saturday, which I don't feel bad saying out loud because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna watch a couple movies with y'all. I had a really fun time on All Hallows Eve or whatever. It was a couple days before that. But we'll be watching some stuff together. Should be fun. Yeah. Which I think then brings us to...
I do want
Oh.
to throw one more thing in before the next Punchy Book Club. We've concluded our saga season, and our next season we're going to be reading The Wicked and the Divine. So we're talking about Volume 1 on January 10th, Sunday, 1 o'clock on my channel.
Are you going through all of Wicked and Divine?
Yeah.
Is it a big series? I don't know.
There's
what's
9
going-
volumes, just
Oh,
like
that's not too bad.
just like Saga. So
Although I think it ends at 9.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
As
it's not like
opposed
Saga where it's like, oh, halfway.
Yeah.
Dot,
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 dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some exciting stuff too. Which then brings us to next Sunday, where we will be having another one shot here on RPG Clinic. What's it gonna be?
I am going to be running Lady Blackbird.
Oh, what is
yes.
that? Yeah,
Steampunk
Nice.
adventures.
Adventure! That's awesome. That's gonna be a really fun time. We of course can't leave, which we're not doing just yet, but we can't leave without, of course, saluting our wonderful mods, She Who Knows 10,000 Things, and Entropy's Disciple, along with, of course, our newest mod, The Realist of Brick Walls. Thank you guys very much. Do we have any other business that we usually attend to before we do the sign off, or how are we doing? It's
I
going pretty
think
well.
We thank people for their subs. We got
Yes, we thank people.
Appreciate
we
it.
got a
My
few
God, for this.
bits dropped our way, which is really
Can't believe
appreciated.
you
A
could do
great
so.
host.
Yes, Super Dylan, thank you so much. Yeah, much appreciated that you came on over.
Goodness.
Can't wait to drop in on your stream again. It's go. Whoa! Whoa!
The Jutes!
Ooh,
The Jutes! Thank you very much, Book. And yeah, no, guys, it's been such a fun fiasco today. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
Now-
I had so much fun with this. I had so much fun last week, and I had fun this week. You guys are setting it up so that it's gonna be difficult to follow along.
Thank you,
I
Roger
think we'll
Twy.
figure something
Hey, Roger
out.
Twy.
Thanks for continuing
Thanks,
that gift
Roger.
sub.
Lizzie Blackbird.
That's right.
Guys, it's a tough time. It's a holiday season, but it is a tough time. Here on this channel, we live by a relatively simple mantra, which is be excellent to each other, bro. Because the way that we're gonna all get through this together is in this direction, and then in that direction. Thanks,
Bye.
folks.